and Wayleon.
Yeah, it looks so much better because of what Celsius was saying. They can go back to the basics and they can go back to that comfort. Oxy will always be a win condition for Cloud9, so you need him to be comfortable in these games.
Yeah, and Celsius looks more comfortable calling in these more basic strats, not like to talk down on it, but it seems to work really well for them as there is not too much other things going on.
Well, I think Celsius has really been focusing on the macro of the team as well in slower rounds, rounds where Oxy isn't just getting sent into the side. I think that was a real strength of them, especially when they made it onto that map 2 split.
Absolutely. Now let's check in with Vic. He spoke with Emily a little earlier today.
Vic, in the recent
listen-ins,
we've noticed you've been a lot more active in the team comms and even willing to take over some rounds during the mid-round. Does this kind of stem from you coming back from Tier 2 and feeling a little bit more refreshed?
Yeah, definitely. I think in general, I was always like the mid-rounder, but I think after I left, I kind of was burnt out and there's a lot of other stuff. But I think coming back, I know my role in the team and I know what I need to do, so I kind of just provide that for the team.
You sound so confident. I love hearing that. I look forward to seeing that today in the match, so thank you so much.
Well, if the first map last week was all about Oxy, the second was about Fireball Ops and about Celsius. This was taking C9 over onto Split, where they play a very old school style composition, right? They've got the double smokes with the Cypher in there, which means they have tons of tools to lurk on the attack. And
all right, we're good.
This first half on attack.
What's up, people?
So many rounds where Oxy was actually the first player dead, and C9 needed to come away from losing their duelist, and they did it through great lurking, right? Instantly in the pistol round, Celsius, Fireball getting kills, and then in multiple separate occasions, Celsius and Fireball just killed MW on this side of the map as the solo A anchor. It was very effective and necessary, I think, to be able to have these players activate. So, how do C9 actually do this in a standard round? How do you get your lurkers to be able to play aggressive?
Bang! We up.
1-3-1 situations very often. And what they do was have
bro. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I gotta
on the map and allow their individual players on the extremities to fight. So in this round, it starts off, you see a lot of fade utility over towards the A side. Already a Prowler.
There we go.
C's go down a little bit later.
Now we're chilling.
So
now we're good.
Makes the call into his teammates and says it's time to send some util down mid. And as soon as this dog goes down into mid, that is where Fireball swings out and takes a deep angle. He's been hearing the Omen jump peeking back on B consistently through this round, so he takes his timing, gets that pick. And C9 know that coming out of this, the rotates are going to have to come in. Players from mid are going to have to shift on to B, and possibly this fade is going to do the same. So Fireball blitzes up into this B site. He wants to take the space, and where a lot of teams would just run over B and exec in here, C9 have an extra layer on top. They fully sell a fake here with a fast lane onto the B site. And the best way to sell a fake is
bro, how's Specific been looking, bro?
That's exactly what they did by sending 2 players in there.
And he's 5-0.
But all this time, footsteps were heard.
Ew.
Running away. Celsius can now step forward onto A. The fake works beautifully, and it allows Celsius to go all the way up.
Gen G 5-0 right now.
These players rotating.
Let me know they came back.
His team even has to hit the site. So
come on, man. What's up, Dubsy?
A little bit more complicated.
How you feeling, dog?
They don't want to just be super predictable. So in a round like this, they set up 3.
We, the NRG Council, are coming for 100 team in the playoffs. Listen.
1-3-1.
Hold on. Because NRG's guaranteed for playoffs, yeah?
When you know there's only one.
They still have one more. Who's their last game against? EG?
Because even if you
I mean, yeah.
1-for-1
but
against that one guy,
are they locked for first seed or what?
That can sprint forward and seize.
Yeah, NRG's locked for first seed. Oh my gosh.
And this round, as this
wait, nobody else
goes down in B main, and C9 realizes
yeah, NRG's been winning really strong actually.
This lurk gets activated.
Ramsey, I know you're hype.
Quickly. And they
bro, okay,
a beautiful
but
timing here as the Omen TPs up into heaven and it, falls apart for crew. But then look at how
listen, 100T get here, we get here, we win, and we go grand final, and then we win grand final.
Absurd. They're in the enemy spawn.
All I'm saying, bro.
While their Omen TPs over and plants the spike, it is complete.
I do think some of these teams are going to be coming in a little hot out of play-in, bro. What you mean they finished their game August 9th, and their next match is going to be the August 27th, bro?
And it's really fun.
I do like it for 100T because I feel like they've kind of been like
didn't get the chance to see that split
full grinding, but I really am so scared that they might come into playoffs cold.
Didn't go to 3, so now that you get to see a little bit of what they're doing on attack, the impact the Fireball Ops has as well, and also some of the reads that Celsius had against Sadak, you want to see more of this split.
Absolutely, and as good as this
Probably
looked,
back home from a trip in Europe and South Korea. Oh my gosh.
He's not going to have it easy today because they're facing up
Europe
against
and South Korea?
Thieves. They took down
What'd you get up to over there, bro?
They're on top of
ever since the end of stage.
Bro, I gotta get to another country, bro. You know how fun that sounds, bro.
In terms of the meta,
Actually, low-key, it sounds kind of scary. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Imagine going somewhere you don't speak the language.
Especially in this last series, was also just having some incredible anchoring performances on the site.
It's really nice to see 100 Thieves like this. This is what we've been waiting for.
I like the idea.
Years. But
the concept is great.
At the beginning of this year, when it felt like they were so close to having some momentum going, when it was that way late mid-hour that Timotino was so good at, then things changed. They are trying to figure out how they want to play the double duelist, and finally it feels like they figure it out. There were those they were champs in pairs that were able to lift that trophy, but now they're trying to make it happen in VCT, and they don't have to change anything. Everything is going perfect.
Yeah, no, they look really, really dialed in. As you said, everything just seems to work for them. And if we're looking at the rest of the strength of schedule, like they could just go 5-0.
I mean, yeah, they already took care of the most difficult opponents on paper, right? The win against G2 in week 1
some of my dad's
was the most
family, my
important.
grandparents in
And
South
I think
Korea.
with
I didn't even know.
Sentinels
I'm
losing
not gonna lie. I
both
didn't know
and
your
G2
region.
last week, 100 Thieves are in just the best position possible.
I want them to keep
W
winning.
Korea. Was it fun?
You know, last stage I was like, they're gonna make London. They just missed it, but now, you know, this is the run.
I mean, it had to be fun. Surely.
You already alluded
I feel like
to
if you
it,
spend so much time in
just a
another
few
country, you
seconds
can't go
ago.
there and not have fun. You know what I mean?
Other teams, they're experimenting, they're throwing new comms here and there, but 100 Thieves, as we already mentioned,
we know what we want to play. Yeah.
So strong, and they support it accordingly.
Yes, they kept giving me
and
food.
when they do make changes, it's just small changes. They're not running just the same comp on every map, but it'll be the slight change of, oh, we're playing a Fade here on Split as opposed to a Sova, or the odd Ascent map comes in, we play the Jet in there. It's still keeping things very comfortable.
Am I OMG? What's up, Zexura?
Asuna on the Phoenix.
Bro's alive? Yeah, I'm alive.
Asuna on the Phoenix looks like a force. Now
How are we gonna pretend like I'm not alive?
And check in with the IGL, Vora.
Vora, you guys are one
Vora,
of
talk
the
to me.
few teams who have yet to play Summit in Americas, but you guys don't insta-ban. It's not your perma-ban. You always float it to the second ban. So if that were to happen today, do you think 100 Thieves are ready to play
I know
Summit?
we're good.
I think Summit is a map that we haven't really had too much difficulty learning. I think the players are super excited to play Summit, and it's just, you know, our coaches do the vetoes and we don't get to play it, but honestly, if we did play it, I think teams should watch out. I think we're performing great in scrims. I think we have a fun time playing it, and it's not a map we're really scared of, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, and I'm really hoping we actually get to see that today, but no matter what, good luck today, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Watching these 2-1s lose to T2s? Okay, listen. You can't, listen. That Job Life team has more Tier 1 experience than Na'Vi, okay? Like, bro, we can't, listen. We can't be serious blaming that Na'Vi team for losing to them. That Job Life team is not only genuinely good, but they have more Tier 1 experience than that entire Na'Vi team, bro. Like...
Phoenix before most of the players on the stage even knew what Valorant was.
Like,
right?
sure, Flaming,
absolutely locked in on it, and I just think everything's
Flaming like Fnatic is like, oh, their downfall is crazy. They're losing it. They're losing it to 2 teams and their former players, right? Like, that's funny. Listen, the Na'Vi one isn't fair at all. The Na'Vi one is not fair.
Balance between setting up the team for success, but also.
And we don't talk about Pacific.
Look at those rankings. He's
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yeah, y'all gotta see this real quick. I gotta see that. Oh my gosh!
He really is. But
Dude, I want you to
again,
know,
of course, the
I never thought the day would come to where I'm like full glazing Austin as the greatest, as the best player on 100 Thieves.
Have just found
Like,
out the key to success, right, with their comps.
I didn't.
And I think they've been a team that's very.
I knew Austin wasn't like bad, right? He was frustrating, but like not like horrendous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get frustrated watching Austin. You know, everybody has that, right? The thing is, I didn't think you'd be up here going, oh yeah, I'm the best on the team. Yo, what if I'm just like #1 in every single ranking? Oh my gosh, he's just the greatest. He's just the greatest. Never did I think we would be here right now. I'm so serious. Where can you see the best ranked players? I don't know. They probably stream. Leaderboard. You can get a leaderboard, see who's up there.
Team, you know, they have a lot of changes, new people coming up. I didn't get to play that much against Jack and Fireball. Fireball a little bit. I think they're both really talented.
Everyone starts to close in. Jack with a 4K on this.
Austin glazing the big 26 was not on my card. I was ready to glaze everybody on my team. I just think I didn't think I would be glazing Austin this much. You know what I'm saying?
Completely flip, and show the best versions of themselves.
Oh, like stats of stage? VLR.
That's a 4-piece from him.
We're just gonna play our game, to be honest. They have a lot of shaky like fundamentals. So
VLR, stage 2 stats. Oh, and then you can sort by like. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
I mean, last week gave them the.
Y'all have never seen something like this in your life, bro.
It gave us a look at the blueprint for this team. Under a new head coach.
Isn't Magnum the only enterprise player with experience? Isn't Doma on that team? Doma and Unfake are both on that team, no?
I mean, and the fundamentals were there, whether it's Oxy having an absolutely stellar individual performance on Breeze, or the lurking of a veteran in Zelsis, or the new kid Fireball Ops dominating on the Cypher. C9 really clued into something last week, but now they've got the toughest competition to go against.
It's so impressive.
Oh wait, Enterprise? Never mind. I don't know why I thought you said Job Life. Never mind. Magnum is the only Enterprise player with oh wait, no, Patty Tech. Magnum and Patty Tech. I don't know why I thought we were talking about Job Life.
Now, when you watch 100 Thieves on the other side, it's their identity is just so
also had a cousin
and so obvious. They do trust
party.
each other, the coordination to close
See the guy?
out,
Yeah.
flood plates, just like everything. They're really
Team Liquid, Heretics, that guy.
Each other up for success.
When teams talk about playing their own game, this is what they want to be. They want to be 100 Thieves. They want to figure out what works best for each one of their players and be able to execute it to
bro, you gotta take it, bro. Come on.
Has been doing since the end of stage 1. This is a
team
that is really impressive. That is showing it with result. And
yes! Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
They were in that international stage. Was also
bro.
Going again, it would be really nice.
Yo, if I want you to know,
dealt with the big heavy hitters in their group.
I want you to know, if 100 Thieves somehow lose this game, there's a clear direction to go here. We're banning Asuna and Cryo from streaming.
Like they're off to. We've got maps coming on.
Asuna and Cryo will no longer be allowed to stream if we somehow lose this game. I'm so serious.
A close match, given these opening two. These are the
you guys get banned. Straight up.
Killed Crew on last week.
I was about to say, is Crew our banana for scale here?
They're not the best measuring stick, but I do think that the way C9 was playing fundamentally, especially their attacks,
is Batu on top of EMEA?
Lurking, something that 100 Thieves are going to have to be very well prepared.
I forgot what team he's on. Isn't he on Fireflux or something? That's probably why. He's played one game and he played good. And he played against Pacific, so he got to stat for him. Swagzor, he's on Nova right now.
Was here on Split. We remember that stage 1. They were playing a lot of
Chinese team. They're playing like really good.
And then they admit that, you know, that wasn't really working at the end. They switched to that Lev comp that they admit they were copying, and yes, they look more confident, but maybe they have a little bit less of.
I think he's Russian.
Can take advantage of.
Yeah, I think the key to success for 100 Thieves to shut down these lurks is well-timed mid-round aggression.
What is it with China players or what is it with Russian players and playing in China?
Lurker from A main or from B main, and sort of break up how C9 want to play the map. I think that was something that C9 were exploiting in Crew's more passive approach. 100 Thieves need to.
He's 1.4 KD. Yeah, shout out him, bro.
Looking at the agents in just a second, do we expect a stylistic difference? Of course, for 100 Thieves, we do want to see that double duelist being flexed again.
It's really cool when it comes down to what Celsius has been doing for this team and also everything that.
But I'm not gonna lie, what was second map?
Honestly.
Is it Sunset? What was it? What Sunset?
Questions about this team, and now it is the time for him to prove it and to prove everybody wrong. Back to this composition that we were talking about for 100 Thieves, they're deciding to
turn.
Yeah, and I think you're talking about how Zelsis has been wanting to step up. I think individually he was very. Performing very well last week, him and Fireball both, but it is going to be a different challenge because of the extra fighting tools 100 Thieves have in their comp. You have to be prepared for Asuna's Phoenix.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, we good. Yeah, why is this side of my face so dark?
You can do it and send it over to your casters for this one. It's Rivington and Vincent.
We are very ready to get into this game with two teams on very different trajectories here. 100 Thieves, you're looking at the best run the org has ever had with 10 straight wins. They're feeling it in every game, and here this game could clinch them playoffs.
Dude, I just wake up and just like I see 100 Thieves glaze. Just so happy. Genuinely fills me with joy, bro. You don't understand, bro.
And the litmus test starts on this map here on Split as we're getting ready to start the match, brought to you by Samsung OLED. And yes, Split is the litmus test because both of these teams actually had good results on this map, albeit it was against Crew, who's probably our worst team that we have currently in this stage.
Yeah.
So now the compositional change for 100 Thieves out with this double duelist from Leviathan. Will it actually work against C9's comp here with the controller Senti setup? Now it's C9 starting very quickly over on the A side though, and there's no answer from 100 Thieves, who started to lean towards B at the start.
Yeah, Oxy.
All right, they get into A just real quick. Quick little plant.
Set up now, focusing on 100 Thieves on that retake, setting up mostly to pile in through screens. They're already receiving a bit of aggression here as C9 has.
Or we gonna make it out. Okay, Vora didn't make it out. It's okay though.
Directly behind door number 1.
Good molly.
Cooked up though.
Nice.
He gets barbecued by Asuna as they start to trade, and that's their plan. Slowly, one by one, they make their way back into the site. More from Elbow to come here, and they're trying to scratch the itch. But that's going to be
these guys are both
Cloud9
low.
coming up with
Nice,
2
Tim.
big kills.
Slide.
Slide for
We're
the
good.
answer, but he fakes it just for the quick.
Yeah, Tim.
Another one.
One more guy. Oh my gosh! Dude, good round from Timo. Good round from Timo Tino. 4 viewers on Phil up harder than Fnatic. I mean, yeah. I didn't stream the past like 3 games. 3 game days.
Pistol rounds. They haven't had the hottest of pistols going to this stage.
Isn't that what I was pulling anyways, bro?
It almost looked like it was working out. They had a great buddy system going back and forth. The crossbars.
I don't know. I'm not like super tweeting about my viewers. I don't really look at them
running
anyways.
out of bullets right at this fight. Thanks to Timotino sliding in for the kill. You see how the comms are a little bit late. Fireballs are so focused on still looking on the top of heaven, and they weren't there to trade towards the end. Nice pistol converted back here from the retake from 100 Thieves. And it's going to look dangerous. Remember, they started off on a pistol round 12-0 against Crew. They won that 13-0 overall, and you don't want to see this team as 100 Thieves starting off hot here on the defensive side.
All right, let's see a dog game main. They full hide from it.
Down, but they avoid that crucial prowler here, and the rotation starts to happen. So this could benefit them to hit the soft site over towards A as we get Fireball right back with the team. It looks like that might be the active.
As we have this anti-eco 400 Thieves, should be around. Should be.
Yo, why some got a judge here
on their side? I mean, let's see the contact.
Brother.
Timotino at the top.
Pick up a
ramp.
scope and call it a day, bro. I'm actually kind of irritated now.
And they don't decide to go ramp. Yeah, Timotino.
Yeah, okay.
Safely plays to heaven with the squad. And both teams very team-oriented on this.
No matter how good we... No! Oh my gosh, were you okay? Oh, we didn't pick up the judge. We're good. Bro. I got so scared.
Start to come back in with a little bit of cover.
Good blind. All right, line him up. Yup. Okay.
The combo there. From the flash to the C's was beautiful from both Bang and Vora. But now I want to focus here on the importance, maybe the win cons for both of these teams. 100 Thieves on the defensive side, because they're playing this double duelist, they are fairly proactive around that map. I think it bodes well into the comp of what C9 brings into this game, because now you have a cipher. You can find some very early information. I think the name of the game for C9 is to find that information early and to react on it and be proactive with the information that you get. So staying split across the map, I'm liking this too, that you keep the buddy system.
We like that. Listen, I got scared for like a second. No matter who it is on 100 Thieves, no matter how good they are, I will never see a calm day being a 100 Thieves fan.
With this type of default here on their attack side.
I will get scared every single round because we get a little silly sometimes over here, and it's okay. That's okay because that's what makes these games fun. You know what I mean?
And that falls away. We'll see what is next on the list for C9.
You'll notice it's always going to be these three together, right? The two duelists with Vora working together, trying to push the lanes.
That's okay. Stun.
Oh no. That will allow here
Tim, don't you? Tim!
No! Beautiful play as well, juggling the utility to get himself.
That's okay. That's okay.
Need to see from the rookie.
That's okay.
You go up against someone like 100 Thieves.
That's okay. You know, it's a little bonus round. You know, you try some things. Things don't work. You know what I mean?
After they've made a lot of noise over at that.
It's all good.
Yeah, you group up. They were stopped by a smoke at the beginning
of
the round
anyway,
so they wanted to stall for a bit for 100 Thieves.
Greedy.
Wait for the reheal. Everybody gets topped up.
It's all good. Crowd about a 200 pump this guy in mid, and then get like 4. Yep, look at this. Picks up gun. Nothing on sight. All right, watch this. Big cryo cells. Watch them win this bonus somehow still.
Now, as you can see, an open site for them to take. Big fight is on that flank here between both Fireball Ups and Cryo. I think that this is going to happen a lot in this matchup.
Yeah, watch
big
this.
Responsibility.
Look, Fireball ain't getting this.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh!
Cryo will punish.
Oh my
Make
gosh.
their way in. A great anchor smoke by Vic here. A little bit of a contact.
What is this smoke bangs about to drop?
But that's also smoked off, making C9 have to
I?
move a little bit to get a better
Oh my-
aim on this. And there's one trade. A
Wait, they're both
possibility
stuck
here in the
back like
2v2 situation. Oxy trading a few to draw eyes, draw attention. A nice spam from Jack here, and they're going to waste down the time. Very nice. They may lose to players. No,
Good round,
don't
good round,
even
good round,
do that.
good round, good round. I'll take that, I'll take
Could
that.
go to the spike.
I'll
They
take
get
that,
out.
I'll take that.
Cloud9 retrieve that bonus. Not let it go to 100 Thieves.
Well, they actually lost everybody from the spike.
Yo, it's my
box.
favorite Americas team playing against Discount
Ends up being a
Envy.
very nice little bonus
Is
round for
Cloud9
100
Discount
Thieves.
Envy?
You're seeing here a little bit of jitters on that 1v1 for Fireball Ups against Cryo. Had a great position in the first place. At least, if anything, he did an incredible job.
It's
at the
okay,
at the
it's
beginning of this
okay,
round.
it's
Drop the
okay.
2 players, get the information
Fireball
from the
knew,
team.
bro.
They choose the correct site.
Ew,
And
that's
it's just one of those
nasty.
moments trying
That's
to shoot an opponent in the back.
nasty.
Never gonna work.
Listen. It's okay. I'm not a Jinx anymore, bro. I willed that into
Oh my
existence.
God.
Wait.
They heard that they TP'd and went for this
Huh.
last time, so they actually have a counter for it 1 round later. Holy moly, 100 Thieves. A different level.
For me,
Just to
C9 and
be able
Envy
to
are one and the
adapt like
same.
that.
Or-
Still going for fights. Vora goes for the util throw and catches a shot.
Bro, let's keep
on
it calm
Zelsis
now.
Just under.
I was about to say, this guy's a little...
More. I
Vora!
for the team.
It's okay.
Bite off a little
No.
too much, but Hell
Why?
is at the top
Wait.
of ramp now down. As Jack is the one to push that away. They're trying to move
Oh my
forward.
gosh.
Fireball with another kill.
Oh my
And they're
gosh.
Really catching 100 Thieves in transition.
And have full information now from the neural theft
What
of
did we do
Fireball
that
Ups
for?
in a great position on the
What did we do,
full
like,
side.
half of that
Kind of a
for?
little bit more to the left, so you have a better angle from top of heaven and also towards main. As 2 of them for Cloud9 are going to stay turtle
Like,
up.
sure, the dog, whatever. The C's,
So that's a
whatever.
camera that's gonna
Swing
follow.
after the C's! Oh my gosh! I've never...
Onto Fireball
No,
Ups.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
This is gonna be
It's
tough for
okay.
Austin on a retake. I have to say
It's okay, it's okay. Everybody take our ones because we're better than them. Listen, I'd rather us just like troll and just like full swing people one by one rather than look not confident. You know what I'm saying?
No, we still got activation on the other side of the map. It does.
You know what I'm
seem
saying?
Like the fundamentals.
Like, let's
Zelsis
just-
was talking about or flowing a little bit for the team, whether or not they're fully online.
Keep
we'll see
swinging.
the rounds to
Yep.
come, but just
Boston
be
is so
able to
good when he
adapt
wins
to these
this.
situations where
This
things
is
we were not
statistically
seeing from Cloud9 before.
Listen, Austin is so good, he doesn't even try to win it. He's so good, he doesn't even try to win it. He knows.
To their opponents.
I like the
He
opening
knows.
that 100 Thieves did, though.
They got
Because
next
the
round.
previous round, it was the same open that C9 did. Put a lot of bodies, make some noise towards the B main side. So C9, 100 Thieves says, let's use all of our
Why?
players and to take that
Everybody
down.
just
And
wanted
again,
to
looking at the
feed
buddy system,
Fireball, man.
when you hear the information of what's happening towards the garage side, the buddy system and double up towards the ramp.
Look, because now look at this. Now look at this.
Somehow it was still
He's
5
so
versus
good,
6
he's
on
going to
the
win
Thieves,
this
but he was
round.
able to pull some magic thanks to Fireball Ups. That is going to force a broken buy for 100 Thieves. So Asuna saves his rifle in this round, but has to run it back, which could really turn it around back in the favor of 100 Thieves.
They do a little bit of util use on A, 100 Thieves, and then instantly back off, pull into an anchor position and guard more of the map towards mid here so it can't be opened up by Cloud9. They do a really good job.
They know Tim has a
working those
Bucky in them.
extremities.
He's moving
Trying
it to
split the
ramp.
map by pulling eyes here, just as they are towards this mid side. Now we cut noise and break out 1 minute. They still all the time in the world to do something here. So 100 Thieves do have to be proactive.
What's going on here?
It's just Fireball is waiting for the whole 40 seconds since the barriers came up to see if there's going to be somebody jiggle peeking on the top of Raptors, if Timotino is going to try to walk down. This could still be a stop and go for the side of C9, depending what type of picks they get here on this fight.
Dashing out, haven't committed just yet. B
Okay,
main
but
is
I feel
under
like
control.
we are fully aware of this, by the way,
That's
bro.
gonna be Asuna run
There's about to be
forward, so this
so
is
many
gonna
dudes
activate the rest of 100 Thieves to start
on B.
leading very early towards the B site, ready to defend.
I hate that the one guy that isn't here is our guy with the gun.
25 seconds, everything basically
But look,
has to happen.
in here with Stinger,
Step
Bandit,
after step,
Deagle,
they're not getting the plant down.
Bucky,
Cryo's gonna
nice, good Stinger
stop
kill.
them right at the first stair.
Big STP.
Dashing into the
Oh, it might have
side,
been a real
Vic
TP.
able to get a kill here, but it's going to
good
be
kill.
such a scattered position.
C9
Can't
aren't
be
real.
protected.
Yeah!
Answer with the pistol.
Yeah! Come on.
Down the guns of Cloud9. 4 seconds.
Go
It's
get
all
a
for
few
naught
more.
here
Go get a
to go
few
back and
more.
forth on the map for C9
Come
as 100
on.
Thieves read it all too well.
They didn't even need Asuna. Yeah, he used his running back, but at the same time, it was just a
I'm gonna say, did Asuna
Asuna
ult down here? Is that why I just saw him like full running it when they left?
Because they were never pressured on that side. So as Cloud9 is trying to sell that fake on the A side to start by using that util on the side,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear the old
voice
voice line.
The garage never move forward. It was mentioned earlier on here from the telestrator from Ender that when that happens, fireball ups or somebody into garage tries to find that timing into the B main. And instead, they just waited, fell back, re-hit, and 100 Thieves still had way too much.
Why'd you listen to 38 Leve songs during the week?
Let's get a Cloud9 listen in
Yo,
on this round.
why are you looking at my Spotify stats? What?
Fade on site, neon ramps. That's the same setup. You want to look to
okay,
left?
can you just come over? Can you just come over, Jack, to A? Yeah. And me and Cam and you will fight them. One male. Can you guys look to pump B after? Yeah. Call when you want us to pump. Can you pump now? He's still jiggling. You jump pop, then I smoke front, and then you wall. Neon ramp. I'm walking over to you guys.
Wait, it's maybe two.
They smoked. That's it. They did nothing.
Did nothing, Jordan.
I'm here, guys.
Okay. I'm with you. You can fight him. I can ult screens, and then you try to crunch him. He's on site now. They're 1-1. They're 1-1 on A. You want ult screens? Yeah. Can you dog lower with an ult screens?
Yeah. I'll walk back.
Kill now. Yeah. Go. Watch them run. Neon on me. Have that. He's heard me. He's close to me.
On site, fade. They're on site right now.
Neon.
Go back, Jack. Go back. Yeah.
You want to go back to B then?
We're gonna end B. Yeah, we're gonna end B.
Yes, Jordan's doing very late wrap. You guys should.
I'm just gonna have to take
Whenever,
this. I don't have wall.
Whenever Jack gets there.
You gotta face. You gotta face on the first
Yeah. I'm walking up.
Okay.
I can just slide out and just peek back side.
Go.
You ready?
3, 2.
Bang that on them. Look at this.
Rotating, guys. They're all rotating on you guys.
Nice.
Heaven. I'm flashing backside. Wait, 3, 2, 1.
Neon's here.
I'm flashing out the orb. 3, 2, 1.
They're all gonna be there. Wait. Red backside.
Backside.
Right side. Left side. Can you save?
On me.
Default.
I'll try.
Rough round. Bullies, you're finally back.
Okay, we're gonna simplify this.
Another round we're here. It's unfortunately an overcook for the side of C9.
Yeah.
Just not enough time to actually go for the site hit.
Neighbors Carlo.
It was looking pretty good on a slide from Vic to see that information on Austin.
I am back.
But as soon as they tried to
I just realized.
They kind of stepped on each other's shoelaces. You see the paranoia. It's a friendly one coming in from Vic.
I don't promote my Discord very much, huh?
That hits Oxy here, where they can't work.
And I only sent that on my Discord. Join my Discord, bro.
Just great stalls coming in once again by
I be saying stuff in there sometimes.
Cloud9, it's the economy finally.
Look at this baby, I'm replacing Glyph.
Weapons that they see from the previous round for Jack and Oxy, grouped up with the rest.
But tap into my Discord, bro.
They repeat, just trying to
get. I be saying things in there occasionally.
Might do the slide in again. And God, 100 Thieves are rotating so fast. They're going to be here to collapse down.
All right, Bang, we good.
Oxy's already in. He's going to wrap all
nice,
the way
awesome.
around this
We have
time.
so many guys
there
here.
to meet him.
Yeah, and they're
puts
so
the wall
scared.
up
They're
to
so
delay the
scared.
site, and that has put a stop to the entire strategy of C9.
It's interesting to look at how 100 Thieves are currently playing this defensive side versus Cloud9. Because remember, when they were playing against Crew, it was a lot of proactiveness from the team to fight towards middle.
Flash out. The dash out.
Tim.
Oh my gosh, the accuracy control. They're creating crossfire.
Austin had 2 off of his ultimates. Again.
Down mid. And they
give him the last one, why don't you?
Cloud9 Spike.
I got Doom Bros today, so we up. Oh yeah.
Now, so they just sit and wait.
So you could see here that the tempo for 100 Thieves is a lot more slow.
Flash. Bang! 4 for Austin on the round. 1 off ult again. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just going for full execute into the B site without really any big splits or pressure on middle at the start.
Dude, shout out.
There's a hot hands that slows him down. There's a snake bite that throws him down. One simple piece of molly that's being thrown by or Cryo or Asuna just leaves Oxy on an island inside the site, and the rest of the team can't follow. And then they're also getting one-wayed by the smoke by Bang. So there's really nothing they could do on the hits. They gotta
beat my VFL team
here and work that util, draw that util out for 100 Thieves so they could actually go for these strong splits, which is why finally we're going back here to
whole team just a bunch of paycheck stealers.
I love that look because it's like they're doing full court pressure in the middle of the round. 100 Thieves are like, we own all of the map.
Dude, I love.
We'll see if
I love my little paycheck stealing roster, bro.
They push towards.
They steal millions.
Times here to control that. And see how 100 Thieves reacts defensively. Already have Asuna. Oh man, he's ready to cook him. 3 and B.
Bro, I know you were watching that. You were watching that nervous.
Oh, and Zelsis is identified. So they're going to have to either rush towards Heaven here. What are they going to choose? This is actually where the mid-rounding needs to be. Perfect for C9. 100 Thieves have been able to track them everywhere.
Zelsis calls to push because there's already pressure by 3 players in front of that B main. So that is going to be
Yo, can you ask Doombros how it felt coaching the best player in the world 2 times? First coaching Sugetsu and now coaching Asuna?
And backup, always playing their lives. So now you have to go on an adventure, and Vora actually gets caught off using a bit of util. Bang repairs the situation here, but it's going to be a rush towards B now. C9 keep bringing the timer down. It's not working out for him, but this time it seems to slide in their favor as they hit some beautiful shots.
Wait, Asuna has ult here too. I'm not going to lie. This could be good. Ooh. Look. Tim, take your time. Take your time. Look at this.
Maybe beyond Asuna here, they might still want to try to use the run it back. He's already setting towards Mail. There you go. He's going to be the one scouting the site for Timotino to come in.
They know where the relay bolt came from now. It's on 100 Thieves to source this out. Odyssey actually goes for the slide overdrive. It's instantly diffused.
Sees one back site. They should know Jack's in the smoke. Or at least default.
Timotino's just waiting for the mistake to be made before he makes any more noise.
No, we have no Molly.
Asuna looks to get those footsteps out with some shots from the Phantom.
Oh my gosh!
Clean him up with 2.
So irritated. I'm so irritated.
In a round, Cloud9 needed very much.
You're starting to see also the change in the upgrades and the reason why they picked up players like Fireball Ups here for Cloud9.
Because
with the recent coach changes between
he's really good at the
Indy,
game.
They talked about trying to engage a little bit more intuition into the plays. So despite them losing a little bit of map control or a player in the first place, you see that Fireball Ups is trying to find his timing on the lurks. He opens up that B site to allow C9 to follow up and really try to go for the big fights. I'm loving how close this game is from both of these teams so far.
And that yell, it's been a while since we heard the yell like that from the Vive Merchant. Seems like sales have been low, but they're coming back online, Vance.
Yeah, nobody, I promise you, not a single human being would be like, oh yeah, we finna watch a Polar's interview, bro.
Follow behind that leadership, and Zelsis is back at it.
Timotino's at it as well. Who's going to deliver the mail first? Zelsis gets there so he can actually just absorb so much information from here if they can keep this insert. And it looks like they're actually just, again, going to wait out the time a little bit.
I saw that on my YouTube. I definitely would.
Get that from
you just said we not watching that.
This is all very nice to start, but as the minute mark hits, you see 100 Thieves are actually backpedaling away, so...
That's such a good adaptation.
And also dependent for Cloud9, if they leverage a moment to try to make some noise towards the A side, maybe this insert right here from Zelsis could have gotten some value. But now he's going to be the late rotate, the late backstab. This is a call now for C9 to late hit into the A site.
Dog to clear everything close. They're getting a little bit of space each time here. That commits going to be tough.
This is what's going to solve them.
All right, show me something.
On top of that from
Asuna's already coming out of CT here. We have 2 guys in sight. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Flash! Molly kill! Come on, still 2 guys in sight. There's big dogs too, look at this. Guy coming out heaven, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Cloud9 get handled, Cryo! Oh, why is he playing so good? Why am I playing so good? Bro,
that's twice
I'm not gonna lie. Those those gifts that exit made, like, what was it, 4 years ago now with Cryo, actually just peaked. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate for C9.
And as you're trying to create your own walls and try to get the space for Cloud9, well, you put your back against everybody that's playing the crossfire on a defense on the backside. So Veer
I love the red
call
button,
the timeout here to try to fix the issues a bit for C9 to be a little bit more confident in the spacing that they get at the beginning.
You also kind of take a silver lining from hearing the C9 listen in. One of the things Oxy said was that they have pretty hectic comms. But they're cleaned up. You have a lurker like Fireball Ops coming in. The clowns seem a lot cleaner. And he is
now watch my clip.
Pressured, you saw by Timotino and one other.
Oh, brother. I'll watch your clip, man.
No
I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Popped off when he played against Loud just a couple of
days. Hey, by the way, Keith, you
I think the reason
spelled hyena wrong.
Resurgence and see how good he is and what we're currently seeing against
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard words, I got super scared. I'll be honest. I got super scared. Nah, but good shots. Yo, let me know you're dialed, bro. Listen.
But that whiff didn't bother him.
Every single other one of those duels were instant laser.
I got you.
And was basically playmaking rounds that allowed C9 to.
I was in a VC solo queue.
See how they manage this. They play it close to the chest. They can do quite a bit of damage with the stingers. Oh, flex tech peek. And they hear him now. They heard one stinger go off.
Without comms, fair.
They know
Bro,
exactly
I'm not gonna
what
lie,
they're
I'd
dealing
be
with on the side of 100 Thieves.
So sick.
And all phantom game too. So these walls that are going up are something they can easily get these trades through.
Bro, imagine just sitting there solo queuing every day. Not a single human wants to talk to you.
For C9. It's almost a game plan. You kind of know if you're playing this stall
Like, low key, I get you, bro.
With a Viper, you might want to default 1-3-1 a little bit more. So what I want to see from Cloud9 as well, for them to have more success for the site hits, is to start moving up on this side. Try to force the util out on any defensive players that are currently setting up on the B site. And as his dog comes up, it actually sees
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That
so that's actually an opening for
that fourth round,
C9 to
that round 4 genuinely scared me, and I thought we were gonna troll, but like we're looking kind of dialed.
Vora rotated first, so they're gonna have initiator utility to back this up if they do get any trouble with C9. But it looks like they're just using the shots, the aim.
Last guy in mid. He has a phantom. He's gonna go plant on A. You gonna make it?
Going for the suicide plant.
He did not make it.
Timotino drive by closes out that round. 7-3.
Dude, I was wondering if Tim was gonna cut him off, bro.
Timotino also cranked a 90 on that slide. Because you would expect he'll just slide across when he's getting shot, but he just dives right into him, hugging the wall.
Gosh.
And see the size of his mouse pad.
Jack was not ready for that.
Oh my gosh, 10 stream streak. Hey! I applied for Val partner. Oh snap. You think you getting in or what, bro?
Cloud9 are gonna
Who would win C9 versus EG? EG. I swear that EG team isn't bad. They're just not, like, great.
Osno is just starting towards that spawn at the beginning, so he can try to support ASAP in terms of the pressure that C9 would try to do, but it just becomes a spam fest at the beginting towards middle that
yeah, okay, I need your guys opinion here. Now you may hold on. Wait a minute. Tim, get him! Put him down, Timmy! No, it's okay. It is okay.
Different way, but Fireball Ops has proven you wrong more than once in just this half. Celsius already in sight, and bang, sources him instantly. And now that upper hand is only an A. It's got to run all the way back. They have time, though, and they have space. So this should be a C9 setup that favors them. Asana's run it back is really the only thing that's going to give them trouble.
He's trying to make sure that Seekers are not peeking towards the A ramp so that Jack loses a spike, crossing over towards the A site.
Heal. 3v3. Asuna is ult,
from
but
the
like...
positioning here of that spike plant. Should have all been staying inside that site, but you see the wraparound from Oxy on top of the ramp.
Pays off. He's got to be the last one here. Fully healthy.
Good blind.
He's the fail-safe in the situation.
Show me another one. Oh yeah. One more, baby. Take him! Take him down!
Getting first kill, but that's just the run it back. He
oh yeah!
Order of attackers and 100 Thieves. Shake him out. Jack down in an 8th round.
Reason why I felt like it was going to be difficult to wrap around on the A ramp. The spike's not planted for you, really. It's just at a default spot. And Oxy basically had to be...
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing, like, listen. I'm loving seeing Fireball play good, like, individually right now. He's low-key cooking.
And then unfortunately here read it incorrectly and just allows here for 100 Thieves to have 3 individual...
It's just, he scares me a little bit because he's playing against 100 Thieves and he wants to do this now. He had a really good game last week, too.
Fireball Ops trades, and these are the ones Cloud9 keep coming back to, saying we should have won these rounds. We were ahead. We should have won these rounds. And it just seems to escape them every time. Timotino getting a lot of info as they push up here. And it's going to be the neon fight as they slide to safety on both sides, actually.
I feel like you just got to delete. You just got to delete this character, no?
More source of that info. Asuna, a quick trade off a curveball. They keep rotating who's in a position, thinking the reload is going to be a time when C9 can push.
Tim, that's okay.
More than ready.
That's okay, Tim. Good wall, Asuna.
Game is in his favor.
No, Asuna, I know this sounds crazy,
Thieves are going to have to rotate,
but I need you to swing.
Towards that screen, just block another lane to give a chance here for Cloud9 to just...
We didn't break the trip. No, the dog didn't hit the trip.
There's also a trip. Really, the only thing you're focusing on right now
so they can
is
generally be super comfortable just playing behind this lane for their after play. What are they?
for C9 to try to slow down that attempted push from 100 Thieves.
You know what? Sure. Oh, okay.
Try to get some info from Vora here as they split both sides. They have a late lurk on this. Vic takes out one, and they're all coming from the same side still.
Come on, we know Fireball's
They
here.
got to get into the
we know
pit. They have
Fireball's
to
here.
clear this out. Cloud9 have pretty good positioning, but somehow they've lost two players and only lose in the pit. He's going to be sourced almost immediately. The double pit is going to be enough. Celsius in the corner. He's gonna
what the? Yeah! No, no time. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, my audio isn't loud enough. My audio isn't loud enough. I have no like mental clock either when the bomb goes down. I just saw the kill come through.
Yeah, ended up being great positioning by Cloud9 based off great
8-4 curse perma. Bro, I swear we 8-4 every map. 8-4 every map. I think 100 Thieves might be the best just like good team ever, bro. Cause I don't know how to explain it. We don't like. I swear this team doesn't like well, actually, no, they have a 13 now. I forgot. But I was going to say, I feel like this team doesn't like dominate. But then I just remembered that like every single map will be minimum 13-6. And then I remembered that we 13-0'd. You know what I'm saying? Look like 13-5, 13-8, 13-4. You know what I'm saying? Like it is. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a loss. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like they win. But for some reason we can't go up more than 8-4. Yo, hello. I was about to say, where'd it go? That's CCK.
They're in Brazil. What is one thing that you feel like fans traveling into for the finals in Sao Paulo? What's one thing that you really want them to do, or one thing that they should do?
Okay, I think that's a pretty easy one. I just need you guys to be in a very energetic day when you go there, cheer, because definitely you're gonna be so welcomed by Brazilian fans. We're gonna have a great time together and cheer a lot together. You guys gonna definitely feel the energy of Brazilian fans. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be really fun.
I'm stoked to see that. Sounds exciting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can we just wrap it up? No, I have to watch. I have to watch them win this whole thing, bro. There's no world where C9 wins here. Listen. What if they take a map? What if they win pistol then bonus? Then it's only 8-7. You know what I'm saying?
Run continues to be also important for Cloud9. Not only to pat the stats a little bit up here, currently at 4 out of 21 pistol rounds. And also to close that gap on his map against 100 Thieves. We talked about it. 100 Thieves, one victory in this series will guarantee.
By the way, what's up, bro?
C9. You have a chance to maybe break a little bit of that ranking if they defeat 100 Thieves today, and looking at the other matches happening later on this weekend. But 100 Thieves are just looking to break trip, pop into the B site. See that one sleep
yo, there's hella guys here. There's hella guys here.
Already have 4 players focusing on
let's
middle
just
to fight and crunch in that
plant in the open.
Now become the flood retake play.
That's a sting. Can Jack find Oxy to get a little bit of a heal on? Yes. The
Yo,
answer is
do
yes.
we see Cryo? Listen, I need you guys to be a little more chill here.
Good waterfall out of
that crowd
here.
needs to get
Looks like
faster.
They're actually going to try to pressure the site just like that. Oxy with a bit more speed to draw eyes.
Oh, Bang's holding out a blind. This is good.
Yeah,
flash.
this is going to be tough to defend. They start to activate.
Oxy
first does find that drop.
Look at this. Flash!
Kill, and the peaks are going to have to happen from 100 Thieves here.
Cryo, let's pick up the pace!
To be patient on this, but Cryo, the one to continue lurking. He gets caught off by Fireball. Who else?
No!
A bit of a spin from Vic, the right cut of the cord, and they come up.
Dude, I mean, good kills, man. But like,
final touches on the round, little stink face from Vic, but he's happy for the defuse. Cloud9 get a pistol, and that means a lot.
5th pistol round of the stage for Cloud9 after that one. You see here the double flash that was utilized was actually well stalled by 100 Thieves. C9 didn't fully react out of it yet to flood out of the double flash until finally Oxy slides down. So as he keeps the players tucked in maybe on the flashes, it allows Oxy to isolate the 1v1 fight.
W profit.
Just
DFM aren't going to play-ins? What do you mean DFM aren't going to play-ins?
Very nice to start.
Where are they going?
Now looking to battle here to.
Are DFM auto-quad playoffs?
There's that jump flash.
I don't pay. I've paid literally zero attention to Pacific. I'm not seeing any tweets. I'm not watching Plat chat.
Oh, push into vent. Push and shot into B main was that other kill as well for 100 Thieves. They're just trying to chase on this one to see if they can get any more down. A few more orbs. Another pickup here as they try to get. I mean, Asuna got his from dying.
Yeah, exactly. And Vora was able to pick it up right after. But that's
wait, so what? DFM go playoffs if Vero lose to Paper Rex?
2 orbs from getting picked up.
They're playing the only make me stronger by killing me strategy. We'll see what pays off. Vic picking up another kill there.
Yes, okay.
Cloud9
okay.
Pushing through
so
that second round.
What if Foxy9 just wins?
So this is what matters.
Because who have Paper Rex lost to?
Hold that anti-eco.
Who have Paper Rex lost to?
Cloud9. Only needing to use a little bit of util to take down players at the same time, but now you're probably starting to see the strength as well from.
They lost to T1 week 1.
It's almost like triple stalls, because now you have one-way smokes you could throw from Viper Walls, Summer Stalls, Snake Bites, and also Firebups.
Yeah, what if Varel just win, bro?
Is actually supporting him on the A side outside of the Viper Wall. All of his kits there, so that C9 could continue to focus on the piston round.
And we beat T1.
Encroach on a timing to fight into middle.
For a point. I mean, listen, if Paper Rex lose to T1 and T1 beat Paper Rex, and wait. If Paper Rex lose to T1 and T1 lose to Varel, I mean, it's just simple math, you know? 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They're gonna have to be alerted, though, or wary of this push down mid. They hear
like that's just how rankings work, I feel like.
You also hear the run back from Cloud9 retreating from that spawn, so 100 Thieves are just going to rewalk contact into middle.
Yo, what's up, James?
C9's
How you feeling, bro?
Active, but with too much noise. So 100 Thieves can now re-engage, and they are the ones that are taking map control now.
Just cat and mouse game here. They're working fully around Cloud9 without ever seeing them, just hearing it every so often. And they have a perfect setup. Now they're worried. Fireball is going to be stuck in sight, tries to play a little bit of an anchor cage as he gets seized up, so they're going to be able to track him down pretty quick.
Fireball, you have to die.
Oh,
please.
He actually hides it very well,
Fireball.
giving C9
just go down. Okay, thank you.
He still gets flashed out and pushed. He
now
couldn't
go
make
plant.
it all the way out of the site.
Austin has ult now.
These have way too many inserts right now, too, especially with Bang inside vents.
Where you been?
It'll be so difficult for C9 to retake.
I've been chilling. I've been working on a video.
Seems like they want quite a few of these guns, not giving it to
well,
run
okay.
back. Which
so last week,
expends some of their time for
Saturday and Sunday, I just watched the games in at my desk.
Watch. Oh, actually cleans up a nice shot on Jack just from a shoulder.
Well, no, Saturday I watched my bed.
He still has the paranoia to go for a little bit more, the audacity to take another fight against the entire team. And Bang doesn't even have to be anchoring a site to make it work. Vic cleans. This is going to be a nice delay they have on 100 Thieves.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, sorry, other way around Cloud9. And it's not going to be the defuse.
What song did Potter recommend, bro? I didn't watch the interview yet, bro.
Really the cutoff on
Come on, please, bro. Many men by 50 Cent.
Towards that middle in the first place, but I don't think they overcommitted to fully peek down towards Ramen, so they had to play that mid.
You know what? Shout out Potter, bro.
Information.
But okay, so
that allowed here that opening door for 100 Thieves to just flood 5 members.
Saturday I planned to stream and then I was tired, so I watched from my bed. And then Sunday I planned to stream and then I didn't feel like going live.
Attempt, but the bonus round is not valued
and
too
then
much for the C9 crew.
Yeah, that was basically it. And then I've been working on YouTube video this week, so I didn't go live. The plan
to start the other rounds. It's still the same formation though. They just
the plan for
them, even from
for me
side was mid, and they still
at least right now
on the defensive side.
So nice
less consistent streams, more video content.
Cut noise. Now you're forcing C9 to
that's where we're at right now.
Utilize a little bit more util.
Less consistent stream, more video content.
The dog comes down.
And
the jiggle gets a lot here from Timotino. I'm definitely gonna see here the information.
I don't know what
C9's Will they get punished?
what the number's gonna look like.
They're trying to bait spam vents. They're gonna get a double flash, and then the Oxy's ready for it, and the bait worked beautifully.
I think he played the ante too.
Yep.
And Jack let himself get hit, falls back, and that's a great double.
Ooh,
nice bang.
Bang
Wait,
with the
Bang gonna bring us back into this. Look,
catches Zelsis
right
off
the trip.
but he doesn't realize how close Fireball has snuck in.
Bang gonna bring us back into
Not
this.
gonna
Look at
miss
this.
that one.
Look at Bang.
Does go down to 47
Look at Bang's era.
HP, so
Look at this.
Be a tight
Okay.
fight. Oh, the timing! He gets it.
I hate EWC, here I come.
And now the team.
Is that the Giannis tweet?
Great round here from C9 to not be thrown off again by the 100 Thieves push around the map. They just have to squeeze. It's a cry auto heaven here.
Yeah.
Remember we mentioned this in the
bro, they just get literally anybody,
those
bro.
Numbers that he was putting up was basically something that he was doing consistently in challengers.
Nothing new.
But now that he's able to do this against such a high-profile team and players in 100 Thieves, it's super nice. Look at that. It ends up being a flick turn away from Oxy. But I love here that the buddy system continues on here for Cloud9 that allows for these plays to happen. But continue to keep an eye out on Fireball ups. He's doing a good job anchoring so far here.
Absolutely. A lot more confidence just out of the C9 team in these rounds too, even if they're losing rounds. They seem to have a little bit more armor on it, and that is helping them push back here on the second half. Bandits across the board.
Is that 5 bandits?
Steal your money.
I'm trying to tell, is there a classic in there? I don't see any classics. It's 5 bandits.
We realize here that, okay, well, the Cypher's setting up on the A site. We're on an eco right now, so 100 Thieves doesn't really want to commit into where the traps can be placed. So it's back into mid control. And you talked about those bandits. They've been putting a lot of damage to the stage so far. So to choose to fight right
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot imagine the stress of losing this much as a Fnatic player.
Bunch of utility to try to make that happen. Oxy, big credit to him for getting a kill out of that. And still can't fade away far enough to keep himself alive. Jack hits one as they drop into sight. Another and a third.
Like, I know it's eco, but like, come on, bro.
Beautiful stuff coming from the
he's just farming. He's just farming, whatever.
Very nice utility from Jack.
What?
Pistols,
sorry,
but
sorry.
That is also another reason why, again,
sorry, that
back in challengers, why Jack was at the
top
of the ACS and rating for many, many stages of this year until he finally got picked up here by Cloud9. And the confidence, the micro plays outside as well was thanks to the conversations that the team has been having with Veer throughout the past couple of weeks. Having, what, 5 days of practice this time around before getting into the match.
Feels so bad for Calm. I read his mom's tweet. I didn't read his tweet. But like, yeah, he's been kind of going through it. It's unfortunate.
Seekers, if anything happens for C9 to really get back in and dislodge 100 Thieves, right back to purchasing all Phantoms, orb grabbing and maxing around the map as Asuna is 1 away again.
It's been the win con here for 100 Thieves for a lot of their matches, just to try to get as many ults as possible on the back of Asuna, which is why he's also holding that spike. Nice little play there from Moxie with the timing, but there's also a reason why Latino has been opping a lot less as well as a Neon.
Listen.
They try to leverage both those duelists to try to create space, flash those walls, trade off each other.
It's all good.
Team Latino becomes an assist maker, and you're farming orbs continuously off Asuna.
And there it is. 45-second Seekers. And you saw Timotino and Asuna, those ones on the front in heaven, try to do a little bit of that opening, as you were saying.
Got death threats, bro.
Working so well, and it's been amazing to see Timo kind of fall into that and not.
I genuinely don't understand what makes people like take
amazing to see in a player that you can just kind of
take stuff like so far
in that situation.
You know what I'm saying?
They're running the same problem as C9. 20 seconds left to go in for a hit, but there's still util on the site.
Slows one down. Those walls are going to have to clear as they flash their way through here. Haunt lets them know there's a bit of space. 13 seconds on the clock. Vic is trying to stay quiet. He's also got Fireball ops, though, so they can play both sides of this. They can set up a crossfire. They're actually going to let the plant go down. This gets a little bit stickier here, but Vic is able to get a kill. It's going to come in quick now as the team has to react and adapt. And that is going to be the run it back, shut down as soon as it comes up.
One, they're stupid. 2, they lost money. 3, both.
Split versus 100 Thieves.
I want to see the micro of what happened there for the 2 players on site and Jack, because that looked kind of nice, because I didn't hear a flash getting popped. I think he just threw it towards the air, just forced some players to look away from the Sky Flash, and then finally the players swung out before the Flash actually popped. You see there? That's why Vora's staring right into the top of heaven, trying to turn away from the Flash. And then it just thwarts 100 Thieves trying to play that
he's looking dialed, bro.
Their anchor smoke they throw for themselves in front of map too, just denied.
This team could be like dialed for playing.
100 Thieves utility went to waste on that entry. They call a timeout.
That's gonna.
Because how many days do they get until play-ins? Because this is C9's last game, right? And then play-in starts on the 13th, so they have like a week.
Matchup against 100 Thieves to see if the compositional changes, if the way and their style of playing actually works out against one of the top teams. You're seeing it here.
Could be tough.
With the win con for 100 Thieves. Asa's averaging 3 ults per half. That's a boatload of ults. If you're thinking about it in week number 3 when they played against 100 Thieves, you know how many ults he had? 20. You know how many kills he had with those ults? 5. No, but what's important, though, is the respect that's given to Asuna when he actually does have to run it back.
Yeah.
It allows for you to get so much space, run that clock down.
Jack Fireball on Oxy shooting, it's possible.
And close so many good rounds on our side here in the close plan scenarios. So you almost saw it there, how much delay he was trying to do.
Yo, it's 9-9, by the way.
After the plant. But again, the beautiful play from Cloud9. By flooding behind that Flash and taking down 100 Thieves shows the preparation that they have.
Zelsis way is low-key working. What happened?
What Veer brings to the table, trying to isolate the value that
it's Zelsis way, bro. Come on.
Whoa. Very fast. Looks like Timatino has to stop and dodge for a second there. They're looking for trails. They're looking for links, but nothing's going to be there. That was a TP to heaven as soon as they hit it. So many layers to this strategy.
It's okay,
they lose Asuna on the way in. Timatino's trying to source now. They've kind of flipped the site. C9's trying to hold B main a little bit. Wait, Vic is playing some tricks.
Bang, look at default.
Yo, he's already going to get help.
Thank you.
Time has he bought enough? Oxy gets the first kill from heaven. They're just looking down on 100 Thieves, and they do clean it up. What a response from C9 to get to B.
They're in the lead.
And that was a timeout dressed up by MBS just to try to add that pressure into the top heaven to see how C9's currently playing the mid and maybe try to punish them at the same time. So to play to do the Nightfall, mask it with the Omen ult on the top of heaven, and just try to encroach in that space. What's the difference, though? C9 playing the buddy system again. Back in the front of the B garage. They stall with the one-way smoke. They get the backstab on the back of the
I need 100 Thieves to win this game today. You guys don't understand.
There's no more flashes to allow
the YouTube video I'm making literally relies on 100 Thieves winning this game today.
Back into their own 1-3-1s on the attack here on the setup. And also
this video that I should be posting tomorrow would be very poorly timed if Cloud9 won today.
And they have the right numbers if 100 Thieves are going to try to split towards the A side.
I need this C9 loss.
Follow.
And I'm very scared.
Proactive now. Not the C9 we're used to. That confidence is back for them. And Cryo parkours Oxy off the rope.
Good kill.
Just in that timing. But they're still pushing. They're still trying to keep a timing.
They got 2 guys in spawn here.
Get behind.
Is there any world where we clear these guys out, bro?
If they need to.
That's a right-hand model issue there for Oxy, because that should have been dead to rights on to Cryo the whole time. And finally, we have one backpedaling, and Jack will have all the info.
Discipline. Another one gets the flash out, and they're going to know they have to back up for a moment.
Nice, good
Almost
kill.
The ace was there just on the other side.
Tim!
Yes. One of us. Zelsis takes down Timatino. And now it's a battle
okay.
for the
I would have done the exact same thing. That's the problem. I would have done the exact same thing. Come on, Tim.
Stage 2, though, in Asuna. Definitely doable, as you see. He has a full kit still.
2 of the longest in the league here.
To be fair, who expects 2 guys to walk down there? I'll be real.
A little bit of an anchor play coming in from Vic. Still goes for the fight. Asuna pursues.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I gotta go through.
Just give him the kill, man.
Yeah.
Whoa, Zelsis, you're
nice
so.
Job from C9 once
oh my
again
gosh.
Don't
give him orbs.
Don't
give him orbs.
Why would they expect this? C9 hasn't done this to any of their teams. They are being so active right now.
Why would they expect 3 players to push forward, right?
Exactly.
Which is what Cloud9 did on that 2nd or 3rd round of their defensive side, yet they decide to pull back instead of pushing forward. This time, a little bit more assertive. If they miss here the timing, at least they can play the flood retake.
All right, hold on. Lock me back in, bro. I'm kind of scared.
So it's nice that this happens.
Genuinely, hold on. Genuinely, hold on.
with the back.
I'm getting a little nervous, bro.
One thing I remember Oxy saying vividly is, like, it was against Marv when they played Sentinels, but he said, we went 0-6 in pistols, and look how close we played them.
Down 11-9
well, they
right
got
now?
pistol on second round, and look how much they're able to control it. So it definitely means
All right,
a
they
lot
popped
to them to
Viper
have
ult
that
B main.
They were even like 0-11 after that series against Sentinels. They were not having a good time on pistol rounds for Cloud9.
Better late than never, Vans.
And exactly, because look at the results now. They have a chance here to topple the chances of 100 Thieves securing playoffs if they win this series here. And looking like a C9 from the better years so far in this first map. Early pit from Zelsis covers up on the B side, and they're playing it at the same style as like a C-side Lotus, where you have util behind their Viper ult to try to just get the early information, spam through that, what happens.
Because
as you walk in there and try to break the trip, your HP is also going down, so the sprays could
Are we actually going for this?
melt you.
Right towards
What the?
I love it.
Fast on Timotino.
This guy solo. Nice.
Austin is going to drop in. He's trying to play very close to it. Just
Bro, I'm so scared.
Zelsis.
Nice, good trade. Pit down.
There's almost no way, and he does a great job of getting one kill.
Think out Jack. I mean, no Ox is here too.
Out of his own pit. The 3v3
He's playing default.
now after
Crowd can
all the
ult
dust
after
settles.
this. No, they're too fast.
They don't give him any time.
Nice!
No way. That's the way it goes down. 100 Thieves absolutely punish that.
Oh no!
Trying to repair the whole situation,
Fireball,
and
what?
Bigger than a Band-Aid. Oh my God! Jackets gets the final
Oh my
kill in
gosh,
C9.
bro!
Put 100 Thieves on map point for split.
What an answer back in a repair from the side of the on the small mistake that C9 did. Actually, a big mistake.
Fireball's locked.
Jack flashing Oxy as he slides in.
This whole team's
gave a chance here for Crowd
It's
to
actually
go
kind
for
of
a
scary.
second plant.
This is
That
genuinely
was
a scary
super
game right
important
now.
for them to react right away to fight in that spot. Why? Because Cryo had the pit.
All good. We can
Should
still
the
come
pit
back.
go
Pop another
down and they
timeout.
weren't as
Pop another
assertive
timeout,
in trying to
MBS. Talk
fight in that
to the
moment,
guys. Talk to the
that
guys,
pit
bro.
would have gone up, and it would have been a GG at that point, putting the 100 Thieves on a 3-2 scenario in the post plant.
Whew. And that second timeout is called pretty quick.
Try to stay out tuned into your streams. I tap in on it.
See what they have
on
to
occasion,
say
every now and then.
coming out and just what's represented with the strategies. I think everything from the coaching booth right now has to be aware. Look for everything, because C9 is pulling out all the stops right now. And
Guys, I'm a little scared.
It is unreal to see what they've been able to do now.
A little scared.
Yeah, and that's thanks to this man right here. Putting incredible numbers against Crew on Breeze, which is going to be our second map moving forward. But as much as we were talking about how Oxy was playing so well on Breeze, they kind of just walked into his crosshair. This time around, he has to create so much space. So he's not necessarily putting up the same type of numbers that you need for your star duelist, but look at how much pressure it adds onto 100 Thieves to allow for the rest of the team to follow up with it, right? It's a lot of Jack, engage, initiate for Oxy, flood with the rest of the team, fight behind Oxy, and make sure they get the trades. This is looking very good as a game plan for Cloud9 on the defense.
Why does it feel like they're playing more of the double duelist style with a single right now on defense?
That's the thing. If you're looking at Cloud9 from the way that they're utilizing this composition, though, because you have Fireball Ups and Zelsis lurking a little bit more, Vic is kind of like your double duelist, the secondary entry because of the TPs of the Omen to help out create that space, to take that space that Oxy gives up in the first place. If he needs to give up that space, rather being Oxy, so.
I mean, hell, Vic has definitely been shooting his gun. When he came back to the team, Oxy said, this guy has such good comms around the team, he doesn't even have to shoot. But damn, look what happens. What happens when they add everything together. It is such a night and day change. And B main does seem to be the full focus here as we get into that 1 minute, into the round. Possible action here with the Prowler start. Jack
Get the orb.
that
Okay,
for the
Diavol,
information gain.
leave.
It's going to be tough if these want to work the rest of the map. They have
But
no
there's
coverage.
3 guys here, bro.
Austin had to pick up the orb and once again have his
Vic
running
still is
back.
blind held, bro.
Engage quickly here.
Jack has 2 flashes. Oxy's
Trying to
heaven
leverage him
still.
once again, but there's 3
And
players
there's a
of
good
C9
stun.
here.
Jack
30 seconds
backs up to
to go.
safety. Quite stunned by that relay bolt, so really good denial so far. Run it back,
Good
still gets
kill.
into the site.
Nice. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh!
This should be a quick and easy plant as they set up for this post. Get around back in their favor and keep it looking at an OT.
This team's stressing me out. I'm getting stressed over here, bro. I'm genuinely getting scared.
Play not to lose, rather. They were so slow on trying to get that second flash out from Jack. Thought that they stalled enough on the first piece of util to deny the run it back, but it lasted long enough for Austin to catch 2 players with, look at the wrong angles, getting caught off guard because Vic was trying to avoid his teammate's flash. And that forces down the last 2 players of Cloud9 to save their weapons. Can't really help out in the moment when.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Pretty good for Cloud9. The read was pretty good as well. They had the right players there.
They scaring me, bro.
But just unfortunate.
Genuinely, I'm getting chills.
It keeps 100 Thieves now, puts them at double digits on their side.
Not the good kind.
In the further rounds. So I think if we're 100 Thieves,
also, yeah, when are we gonna use his ult, bro?
Play very aggressively in these 5-man pops. I mean, that pit.
We need this Viper ult used.
Better for them to close that gap and maybe push us into overtime. You almost want to go for a low flash in front of the mailbox just in case, so that Vic could continue to look forward.
That makes sense. A quick block there.
Yeah, that was pretty frustrating. It's okay though. It's okay though.
All right.
See the idea, sorry, for him flashing behind him. You're trying to do the half blind just in case, but Vic was not ready to look in that blind because he
that? Actually,
his teammate was Jack. He was going to get full flash by it, despite the idea of it being a half blind.
Listen, dog.
So yeah, a little bit of a miscomm, but 100 Thieves are able to stay back in this game and being very, very slow this time around too. So not having to run it back in their favor to create some space. They're kind of far away of getting extra value from a Nightfall. So it's up to them to play the defaulting and try to leverage the double duelist with Vor once again on the attack.
C9 no longer in aggressive mode here. Yeah, you circled it. The operator alive, so why not let that ring out before really giving too much up? They might look to force Oxy here, as they definitely pressure mid to see if they can get Cloud9 to make a mistake.
They're going to
playing his way, yeah, you're gone. You're gone.
Because of the camera looking earlier on, Zelsis
it's okay.
Forward.
Why is Zelsis having off here?
It's a huge.
Zelsis is the opper? Please, dog this.
Prowler, though, from
I'm going to get irritated if I see Zelsis.
That might be the piece of util that's needed, but no, he gets caught instead.
Whatever, bro.
C9 never pulled.
Oh, right.
So why would you want to try to throw a Prowler into the garage when you're trying to play the walk contact?
Fireball's on A, activating and deactivating the camera.
Gets a second one?
So Zelsis can do this.
Yes, good kill. Okay, now just fry everybody else, bro. Come on. Vic back sight. Oh, we still need the bomb. We still need the bomb. We still need to clear Vic. Austin is walking in his spawn. Yes.
I don't know how they danced around for so long, honestly.
Good ult. Plant.
On the map here. It's Jack. Oh my God.
Yes. Last guy rafter.
Cleans him up.
Don't you dare. Good job. Good job. He's 25 and 12. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You don't understand, bro. I went through all the emotions that round, bro. This team's stressing me out, man. Why can't we just be clean against the team we need to be clean against, bro? Jeez.
But just too many bodies encroaching from the wraparound and from the B site, where Zelsis unfortunately was stuck playing solo for a bit, and the other team couldn't really follow up.
Dude, thank you, Asuna, thank you so much.
Ooh,
thank you so much.
It's worth it. Last round of regulation.
Why not?
You got the ults. They have the Seekers available.
Please just take me OT. Win 14-12 to get about 2.
But I
give me a 2-0 win.
Was calling for 100 Thieves to walk into the garage. If you're trying to play walk contact and try to get into the site, trying to get early map control.
If it didn't miss, it would have been GG's. But guess what?
Just trade
he did.
You didn't never expect it here at the operator. That was a Hail Mary from the side of Cloud9, hoping to close out the gap. But
speaking of, you're not going to stream EMEA Pacific. I don't stream Pacific. I never stream Pacific. My initial plan was to stream EMEA finals weekend.
Sentinels were able to bring this back and defeat Cloud9.
When we get closer to the day, I will decide. But I do have perms for EMEA, so I can watch finals weekend. It's just, you know.
As he was talking about himself, those calls that are working, that confidence build is actually huge. And to get it over 100 Thieves in the first game of the series, that secures that confidence. So getting this here for C9 would be big. Or you're right, it does rear the head of those nightmares that they suffered in their first week of games.
So it's on C9 to see if they can maintain their composure. If 100 Thieves, because of these site pops, and also overtaking the defense on the site pops, might
take the orb. Cryo
force an
is
error out for Cloud9.
on A,
You're seeing here
sitting
after
with
the
an
first pieces of
Okay.
utility being thrown and the orb picked up for Asuna. You'll hit tab, you'll call here that Asuna's one away from the pip, so you know here at least that the duelists are once again opening up on that side.
We're not losing to a TT team. Surprise me? Yeah.
Fighting mid.
I mean, what's it called?
Oxy even trying to get an angle there.
I'm
under fire. Didn't even.
Yeah, the Enterprise team is good.
They still keep a bit.
I am shocked that they won though.
Delay here. They'll start to play a little more anchor position.
I don't know.
On the side of C9. Oh, the timing. Timotino comes in, takes down Zelsis. They know they won't have to deal with the wall if they do decide to go towards A.
Good shot.
Trying to be proactive now.
Oh, they're double walking into this.
Space that you didn't get in the first
Come on,
place.
come on,
Swing to
come on.
garage
Give me
the
two. Yup. No, NT. All good. We're still at 4v3.
The fight towards
We got their sky ult out. Oh no, we're going into
rotating
fireball.
back
We're going
over
into fireball. We're
towards
going into
B.
fireball. We're going into fireball.
Oxy.
He's gonna have a heads up.
Yeah, fireball hunkered in sight. They know they have to look for him every time.
Didn't get stunned. He's caged to play around.
1 or 2 kills. 2 would be
Flash in the cage.
amazing here for the
Just double swing.
squad.
Yes, he's dead. Yes, OT. Come on.
And you know what that means? We're going overtime.
The calls on the fly from Vora, who's
You don't
mentioned
understand.
here
You don't understand.
that it's nice that
Also,
the
I
coach
forgot
and
to
the
mention,
team has
I'm
been
only
trusting
watching this
in
match
the
because
calls for
after
this
100
stage,
Thieves
even
versus
before
C9,
the event in
I need to
Paris.
finish my video. So.
Feeling that if it doesn't come to his favor in terms of the shooting department, he'll still trust his calls. And if
I just
he's
needed to go live and get to
60%,
glazing. You know what I'm saying?
120% of that 60%.
I just need to go live and get to
Picking up the
glazing.
last 2 kills and allowing here 100 Thieves to play into the overtime against Cloud9.
Aang is only guy who falls upwards.
So the
It'd be like if
nightmare
C9
comes
fired
back
aiming
for
like
Cloud9,
G2.
but can they overcome it this time in this overtime on split?
Amy!
We'll see.
Listen.
As they push over towards A for the first round.
Why not just send him to
Ready for
G2? You
ramp.
know what I
Fast
mean?
Take. That's gonna
Maybe he would be
on
great for them.
Oxy to open this space up. Waiting.
Oh.
Oh, he did have to
I'll take
backpedal there,
that.
but the paranoia never would have hit.
I
anyways
will
until
take
clears
that.
him through the wall.
Come on.
They have an audible. What's the second strat, right? You don't have the double duelist, so it's going to have to be getting into the site with the entire team, the cooperation of that utility here for C9 now.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And they
Vic,
know
all
they're
over the
on
screen.
map.
Come on. We saw the Omen solo in mid. Look. Tim, stun.
Timotino
Don't
with the
you
fast
dare.
turn,
You don't have a
state of
slide,
play.
buddy.
Everybody's
Oh, we
coming
have a
to play
flash.
here.
Oh, yeah!
Each other up on the ramp and take everything
Molly?
back for themselves.
4v2. We know where Vic was seen last.
Spike
Yup.
is there, so
Come
that
on,
means
Cryo,
no
just
one
give it to
from
me.
100 Thieves is leaving.
Yeah, come on.
Back on the other side.
Yeah, come on.
Down 13 to 12. They're on a bit of a run here to get these rounds back, fans.
It's so crazy to see how much value in the combination of
Come on, just
the
one more, just one more,
curveballs
just one
and
more, just one more,
haunts
just one
that
more,
both
just one more, just one
Asuna
more.
and Vor are
Just
seeing.
one more round. Just one more round.
mentioned playing
One
this
more
agent.
round, and I can
The flag is
relax.
usually
It's
for
just,
myself.
it's
Look
just,
at the value.
bro. I'm getting overly stressed out. I'm getting overly stressed out against Cloud9 in our last regular season match. Come on.
That situation in their favor.
Actually, no, this isn't even our last one.
25 kills for quite some time. I mean, that's
We still
amazing,
got-
but
we
it
still
just
got one
means
more.
the team is really able to step up as he's going down in these entries and opening up that
All right,
space
come
for
on.
Timotino.
Austin guys him. I know. Don't worry. Slide. One. Oh, only one. Only one. Only one.
Get that kill in the trade.
Hello.
Another 2. He goes for
Put him
the
down. Put him down. Put him down. Yes.
Can't close the distance on the paranoia as Bang closes the
Okay, we need to take our time here. We still have over a minute left. Bombs down out just outside of
Cut the
Yumin.
rotates before they actually
Oh,
go
we're
for
double
the
fighting
spike,
him.
so him and
I like this.
Cry
I like
will work
this.
together.
Oh, Jack has dog.
And then decide on a spike later
sure,
because there's
just
still
hold
so
for a
much
little
time in
longer.
the round to work with.
Wait, Cryo, win.
Cryo with that
Win.
push up. He'll get modeled here. Yeah, he does.
All right, bang.
Clean.
1v3. You have smoke
Nice
up in
crosshair
2.
Placement.
Just give me a default smoke. Plant safe. Come
Let
on.
him plant. I think they're smart here for C9 to do that.
Ew, I hate that.
Yeah,
I
while
hate
you
this
wait
plant
so
spot,
long
but it's
before the
okay.
plant
We'll
comes
be
down,
okay.
You're waiting for the flash to come back up.
All right,
and
come
he
on.
Did here for Jack after
No
dog
stun.
him.
Ah, NT.
There's too much util.
NT.
To get a good positioning in the pulse plant there in C9. The answer right back here on the defensive side.
New rookie prospects are crazy, bro. I know, dude. Asuna, my up and coming rifler, bro. My up and coming teenage
Oxy's
rifler.
dropping here. I mean,
Dude, like in the future, he could really just be like the best rifler in America, bro. You know what I'm
he
saying?
knows there's basically nobody that can help him in that situation. He's just doing Oxy things.
Nice, good job. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, thank you, bro.
So despite the win here for
scary,
the previous round, it's for
scary.
Try to get some value for the team on the
Veer with the timeout. Veer with the timeout.
So I'm assuming at this point they're talking about trying to split towards this B site. How can you do it so far? And I think it comes down to what was happening at the beginning of the half when they were playing on the attack side. Was not adding enough pressure to.
Bro, there was like, a massive bee outside my window, bro. I don't know if it was a bee or a fly, but I literally heard it like dink against my window.
Trying to hit into
Like,
the B main.
I think it was a fly or something, bro. Like it made a sound, like it was a little pebble or something, bro. You can't be that big.
Position back and forth, depending on how 100 Thieves want to set up their defense.
Like, surely you can't be that big.
Also, the thing is once we get back here into the game, we'll realize that 100 Thieves are actually not necessarily playing into the Fate double duelist push into an angle.
Oh, yeah.
Right, on that side.
Oh, yeah. Asuna 25, 14, and 12. Cryo 6, 20, and 16.
Cryo and Asuna.
Oh my gosh. Tim and Bang holding it down. Oh my gosh. Come on. Let's close it out, bro.
Stop that from happening.
I know I said this earlier, bro, but never
split from Cloud9
like
from this timeout.
After 2023 when Cryo joined the team, I didn't think I would be sitting here saying Asuna is the best player on my team.
To get that heal in most cases. Playing a little more spread out here for C9s to start with a 3-1-1, but it looks like they're quickly just working back towards each other and making sure there's no push on the extremities, so there's information gained by 100 Thieves they don't know about. Some pings across the map. Heaven smoke kind of alerts. 100 Thieves already. They're not getting too much rotation in, but Bang repositions.
Look at that. He knows. Oh,
he actually sidesteps.
I hated that, actually.
Thinks there's a moment, maybe a smoke up, but it's going to be the site hit now. Cloud9 is in and happy with this. It's just about getting that spike down.
That is so disgusting.
That is in towards Heaven. Timatino just on the outside here.
No!
Relay bolt's not going to do too much to the plant. Vic continues. He helps the team get in with the fast lane, though. 100 Thieves drop from Heaven here to start their work on retaking the site. And Fireball.
Yo, watch this. Yo, watch this. Yo, watch this real quick.
And now they hide. Everybody.
Watch this real quick.
A little bit safer. Fireball sourced from behind a box. Timatino things. Spamming quite a bit towards.
No! Dude, I thought he had it. I thought Tim had it. I thought Tim had it, bro.
To the next overtime round.
He's cheating? No. Fireball through a cam, bro. Fireball through a cam. He knew to spam. He knew to spam that. Dude, I thought Tim had that, bro. Oh my gosh!
Into the B side. So the Viper Wall allows for them to play out in the open to disrespect the one-way smoke from the side of Bang and to avoid getting melted down by the hot hands.
He looked away from the smoke so he could hide his axe.
The util disappears here.
W guy. Yeah, you made it a little obvious. It's okay. Alright, press that big red button, NBS. Come on. Save me.
3 players looking right down the line to punish him.
I love that point you're making about the wall going up and down. You're controlling the timing of what's being seen.
Me down.
Cool stuff.
Bury me. Oh, yeah.
Call timeout. Coaching staff wants in. And I mentioned it before, but Asuna's still on 25. So they're holding him to these in these rounds. Now it's going to be space taken, assists and flash that you see going up here as he's 14 now. But yeah, they're making sure they're not dying to the entry as much, and that's helping C9's defensive side very much. Jack on top at 21 kills. He has been vibing a lot of.
Let's Stimpy! Baru!
The one's able.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, and C9's in a good spot here.
Oh my gosh, y'all just realized, bro, Baru. I just realized. I remember we were like, yo, let's play some more 2xKO sometime, bro. I don't think I've opened that game since the patch. I haven't opened that game since the last patch.
So despite you have scenarios
I was so sick
behind in a 4 versus 5 scenario, you're still able to turn it back around from what you just mentioned, regaining that space and also allowing players like Fireball to just pop off.
Thank you for the raid, though, bro. What you what'd you get up to on stream, bro?
So they just want to backpedal as quickly as possible to re-hit towards the A site. So C9, as they still hesitate for the last couple of seconds to see, okay, well, do we have to re-peek it to B in a couple of seconds right now? And that might dwindle down and narrow down the defense over on the A line. Thin that defense. It works. You see how there's still a couple of them focused on middle and watching towards his B side, and it's only Fireball up solo with the camera trying to spot here. All being blocked off by the wall, held up by Cryo.
There's a reason to see why he's on top. He's able to drop from the relay bolt. Instant help in that vent like you were talking about. They can really react to either side.
Oh, I forgot it's Fireball. I'm so scared.
Quickly going to the right.
I'm so scared. Come on, Tim.
Each time.
Oh, no. Fireball's ready for you.
And he's going to be ready still. It doesn't matter.
Yes! Good kill. Oh my gosh. Dude, this guy genuinely might be like real life scary.
Plant goes down. Right side has 3. This drop in here from Zelsis, making a little distraction maybe, or seeing if he has a timing, could be very big. Paranoia there. Flash.
Guitar Hero, some Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, quite a bit for C9 here.
Vora's 1 kill will get him a Nightfall, which is why he's first 1 contact into the elbow, hoping to laser be 1 early.
All right, come on.
And goes Oxy, always the first, trying to
No,
run
we're
it
good.
down for the
Oh,
team.
no.
But is he gonna
No,
run
we're
it
not good.
in? And
Bang.
those 2
1v4.
kills that C9 needs,
You can't even get the
possibly closing this
first
out.
one.
Bang, doing it there.
Wow. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's their pick. That's their pick. That's their pick. That's a scary precedent. I'm so serious. I'm genuinely terrified right now. I'm genuinely terrified right now. It's okay. It's like, bro.
But very similarly to the last time.
But it's not like we're bad on that map.
On series against our opponents since Veer has come up on the stage, they have won map 1. But in Veer's words, the job's not done. They have to try to close out the series. And Breeze is coming up, which is also 100 Thieves' strongest map. Looking overall, though, is how 100 Thieves have been playing so far on his map of Split, how C9 has been playing so far on Split. I feel that it's not going to be as easy
This is a good map
park here for the Thieves on their map pick of Breeze.
An awesome series.
Like, I know Crew are playing really bad in this, but like,
people are already very interested with what C9 was able to do on this first map, and wonder if 100 Thieves can continue this reign of terror. We'll find out when we come back. More VCT Americas right after this break.
I'll put on my jump points on 100 to see what happened. I don't know. We lose maps sometimes. Listen, we lost map 1 against Sentinels. Same scoreline, and guess what? We won the rest of the series. Clean. Look, we're going in a Breeze. We beat clean. And then what's map 3? Haven? I don't like this. I don't like that we're going into Haven. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Casino and have a Haven. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All my FNS channel points are gone because I trusted you. What are you gonna do about this? I'll pay you back, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll pay the channel points back, okay? All right. All right. All right. All right, hold on. I need to run an ad. Y'all can sit here and listen to this. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
swinging around the corner. There's Asuna. I think it's 4. Are you joking? Are you kidding me, Asuna? He is so fluid on these rounds. That's a 4-piece from him. Lights out from the duelist.
Staying by with Coach Veer, congrats on the win first of all, but looking ahead to Breeze, how important is it for your team to be able to kind of step up and adapt considering these are the same maps that you played last week?
Yeah, it's going to be very important. We've done a lot of prep. We've done anti of ourselves. We've done anti of 100 Thieves. So we have a lot of good solutions going into these games. We have a good bit of footage on ourselves. So we're gonna make the mid-game adjustments. We have a good game plan going into it. So it's going to be really important that we make our mid-game adjustments like we did in Split.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw that in the second half. I look forward to seeing that moving into Breeze. Thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Emily. Let's talk about these adjustments we saw because
hello.
They started out
How we feeling? How we
slow,
feeling?
Right? Really kind
Listen.
of Cloud9 were trying to
I'm a
little
scared. I'll be honest. I'll be scared. I'll be scared sometimes.
Teams did their homework, right? Because when you're watching how C9 played their attack side versus Crew previously, C9 were abusing Crew when they were over-rotating, and that's how their lurk started activating. 100 Thieves, it didn't matter if they saw 1, 2, 3, 4 players on one side of the map. Their weak side was always holding the line to be prepared for Fireball.
It feels like we're not processing this right. Cloud9 just won a map against 100 Thieves. The team that everybody was talking about was the best team right now.
True.
Cloud9, a team that was pretty much winless, and since last week it started getting those wins. Them being able to close it out, I think, is insane.
Yeah, no, this is definitely considered a big upset, but can they close it out heading into one of the best maps for 100 Thieves? That's the big question here. But let's
if Oxy keeps playing like last week, why not?
Yeah, if Oxy can go and kill, we're good. And also, he's not the only one lighting up the kill feed here for his team. I really think the entirety of the team has stepped it up. Jack has found 1 kill after another here, Ender.
Yeah, I think both the young kids, right? Jack and Fireball Ups both had tons of big moments throughout this game.
Hard, bro.
I think it's fair to say that C9 had their backs against the wall. The first half did not go well for them. 8-4 was the scoreline. It wasn't until they win the pistol in the second half and then started playing really aggressively, flushing out any lurks that 100 Thieves would have, going for these mid-round refights that were highly successful for them.
That was the way that they were fighting around Jack. He had such an impact into this B side. When you saw the 100 Thieves, they were trying to play it a little bit slower. They were trying to have a read, and it felt like it was wrong every single time because these individuals were able to shine by themselves. Fireball also, he was such a highlight when they were playing Crew because of the timings that he was able to get, and he continues to do that here.
Yeah, and here the timeline of what went down, and honestly, it's so surprising because towards the later half, Cloud9, they were, I don't want to say mysterious, but they didn't play like what we've seen from them the last 3 weeks. And 100 Thieves really struggled reading them, and we just complimented Cloud9 on, like, you know, going back to the basics, not overthinking it, not overcooking. That's been working for them, but they turned it up in this game.
Yeah, they had to pull out the Zelsus op at one point to win rounds. But I think what was so impressive to me for C9 is there you saw they were actually down in terms of like first kills that they were losing against. But this was even indicative back when they played this previously.
Yo, what's going on, Grail?
A lot at rounds.
What's going on? Don't worry about it. We're gonna bring it back, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. Listen, everybody loses maps. We lose maps. We lost our first map to Sentinels, you know, 13-5 or 13-15. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's okay. See, I don't even remember what the color was here. I'll be honest.
And now you're starting to see how good they actually are on this map. So I wonder if it's because of the changes in the compositions that we maybe didn't get the chance to see, or this is just so strong and that's why teams were being a little careful around it.
Listen, but everybody loses maps, bro. C9, you know, they're improving.
They just dominated on it the last couple of weeks. So if you're Cloud9, like, are you just continuing doing what you're doing right now, what you've done on Split, like keep on throwing surprises at 100 Thieves?
Yeah, the weird thing is that C9 didn't really have to show that much, I don't feel like, last week, because Oxy was literally just multi-fragging like every single round that they played. Like the rest of the team was just hanging out. They were just guys being there.
They're just guys.
They're just guys, and Oxy was doing it all. So I think that as opposed to Split, right?
Your guy for like 2 days taught C9 how to win a pistol, and now they're toe-to-toe versus Fuse on one of our good maps. Is that all it took?
I think Breeze is a bit more of an enigma for them. And sure, they can bank on the success of Asuna. Asuna was playing out of his mind on that first map again. Sure, 100 Thieves have a great read on this map, but I don't think
See,
this is
Yinsu's post, I did.
to dissect from how C9 want to play it.
Yeah, it's not so much about the
People
read that
do
they
too
have on
much.
Cloud9. I think it's going to be them
Too
playing
much.
the way that they've been playing this map, because when we saw it towards the beginning, it's stage 1, we were kind of questioning what this composition was really going to look like, how it was going to play out, and it turned out to be really successful. A lot of teams started copying this composition, playing around the harbor, and when you're looking at 100 Thieves, and when you look at the things that they were saying of, we need to keep playing our things, we don't need to switch it up, we're not worried about a read, that means that you always need to be one step ahead.
Now, of course, we're here just theory crafting. Let's hear it from the source. Coach MBS is standing by with Emily.
I mean, that was a very close first map, but looking ahead to your map pick of Breeze, is there any takeaways or things that you learned about watching C9 play these exact maps against Crew last week?
Yeah, we did our scouting and we know how they play. The first map was pretty close. I actually enjoyed watching that map. I think like both teams played pretty well, and like in micro scenarios many of the rounds. So I'm happy to see them being showing it like a new look. It feels like a refreshed C9. So yeah, I'm hoping for a good map 2 and hopefully a map 3 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been loving seeing.
Are you glazing them right now, NBS?
Again, look forward to seeing Breeze. Thank you so much, and good luck.
My coach is glazing them right now. Oh yeah, you know, oh, that was a fun map to play, or that was a fun map to watch. You know, I had a really good time watching it. You know, what are we talking about? Yo, my coach is over here glazing them during the post-map interview. Brother, guys, yeah. Can you just say let's play our game and move on? I'm actually irritated. That pissed me off. I'm genuinely angry now. I'm genuinely angry now. Like, not actually, but like, come on.
Clinch that playoff spot, all of that and so much more with Remington and Silly on the other side of this.
Coach is over here talking about, yeah, you know, I'm about to watch. You can't be a fan of the game right now, bro. That's for me to do, bro. I need you to coach the team and be entirely biased. Talk about how we messed up, man, please.
Taking down 100 Thieves on Split, and now we move to Breeze, where 100 Thieves are looking to get that reverse sweep to clinch playoffs.
I love also, as we see NBS here, the response they had to give to Emily in between the maps. Very humbled and giving a lot of respect to Cloud9 as well, saying that this was a very fun match to watch between these two teams. I think any other coach would be like biting their fingernails and stressing out and sweating at their seat just to try to get their team to win. But to see that and how stoic he is, how calm he is between the maps, just shows that they're still comfortable in terms of their game plans, their strong map being Breeze coming up right now as well, and trying to push us over to Haven if possible. He even says it's not a guarantee that they could take this over Cloud9, but they sure damn could put up a good fight on this map against the Cloud9 team.
Well, Asuna and Timotino get to run it back on the Neon and the Phoenix, so comfort from game to game there as we get a few changes around for the rest of the squad. And Cloud9 also getting the Harbor comp, but again, only Oxy on that entry.
The fun thing about this matchup in my eyes this time around is I'd like to see a game plan to see how they could shut down Cryo. Cryo playing this Cypher for the side of 100 Thieves has always been so good and dominant on the attack side. We're always looking at the ult orbs and the ults around Asuna and the space he creates, how Timotino is just able to have so many cool kills when he slides around for tackle slides, but it's also on Cryo. His lurking capabilities, especially on this map, and cutting off rotates is impressive. Lots of times on the attack side, you see 100 Thieves play a lot of these 4-1 defaults at the beginning, kind of leave him solo on an island to cover up the B side of that map. And I'd like to see, with the form that Fireball has just shown on that first map, to see a little bit of that Cypher on Cypher when it comes down to the force rotates that C9 potentially will have to do from the B side over to A.
A really big mind game of those two trying to source each other out here as we get on to Breeze. So much potential for lurking.
All right, come on, bro. Send me in, bro.
The middle of the map. Kind of plague some teams. See how 100 Thieves and Cloud9 take it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that, right? Controlling the middle of the map, but also trying to see how you can start fighting against Asuna. Again, it just comes down to simple codes on the B side, pick up the orb towards B, or just try to go for the flash stuns fight all over on the A side to pick up orb on A. This time, you're seeing it. 4 players moving on that spot of 100 Thieves, and then also C9 are just waiting.
It's not even really orb focused. They're just trying to get in. Timotino on 10 HP as they
Hello?
make their way in.
Oh my gosh. We go into A, there's just 4 guys there, and we just lose 2 guys to Zelsis, 2 guys to Oxy. When did this C9 team learn how to win a pistol, bro?
That could potentially be another pistol round for Cloud9.
Discord is down, can't even DM me. Why would you be DMing me in the first place?
Have been upgraded instantly from one week to another. How they play off each other, how they're actually converting pistol rounds to. It's quite nice to see this type of look. And you're right, it wasn't a try to work the
Candy,
map
we have
slow
never
for
DM'd
in
my
to
life.
get the orbs up. It was just
It's okay, bro.
Floor player hit into the A site, but almost feels here there's some tape being studied for the side of Cloud9 to give that responsibility and trust
VCT
that Fireball
collection
can
friend
hold
list?
that B side
What does
alone
that even mean?
and have 4 players on the A site.
I don't think we can underestimate the tape plus just the confident smile that must be on their
Your crowd
face
1v5?
after a first map win here and a pistol round win again.
Whatever.
Their homework pays off and they keep the momentum to
Kane
start
on a
off
fluorided.
here for
Love that for
Cloud9.
you, bro.
That's now 2 pistol rounds to 1 in favor of Cloud9 throughout this series. And that's the important thing as well in terms of the numbers that were put up on the first map. The top fraggers for Cloud9
Need
were
to add you.
actually
When did you decide that you were gonna do this? Like, why did you randomly decide that you were gonna do it now?
21 years old is considered a veteran now in his Cloud9
Also,
team.
there's no way
So
that I'm being put on the same level as Kane, Ion, and Floor.
and also Fireball's
I got Kane, Ion, and Floor. Now I just need to add Polars. Like, what are we talking about?
The 4-1 setup for the side of 100 Thieves and how much activation Cryocells does here over on this B side. It'll be a little bit more.
All right, come on, just get the orb.
Or this time around because it's just a pistol round eco 400 Thieves.
They have a very playoff utility situation just a moment ago, I should say, as you see Oxy moving on the mini.
Oxy with the Marshall.
A little bit. So
whatever.
An informed decision on this. He's
Wait,
hear that, right?
get him, Tim.
Just a quick step. Now he's in danger zone.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got safety
There was
though.
a guy behind him.
Nice peek in there from Fireball.
All right. Now what we're gonna do?
Retreat to the
now we're gonna do. We're gonna reinforce that shield.
Mid.
Austin is gonna get the orb, and we're gonna
now.
leave.
Just be an easy orb pickup for Austin again. Just waiting here for the reload to happen.
Oh my.
Wow. Okay, that's a good opener
first
though.
kill.
A wild opener.
Whatever, bro.
Return. Still waiting. What a ping coming in from Jack as well.
I'm sick of this guy, bro.
Beautiful job on the scan. And
Fireball,
he'll clean up
listen,
the last
you're
kill
awesome, bro.
for the second
But
round.
not right
C9
now.
Very patient, and they seem calm in the
let's put it
chaos
down.
100 Thieves is trying to create.
The 9-2 plans for Cloud9 is actually very nice too. Very surprising actually. You're looking at
If
2
C9
rounds
win this
being
and G2
played,
lose, then have a
100
huge
Thieves
chance.
only muster up 1 single kill.
Yeah.
But you were talking about that forward
Fair.
line. That was just from Oxy
Fair.
with the Marshall. That's just to avoid the Cove being dropped
100,
down.
100,
and he could
100
trust his
he could
teammate
lose.
Fireball with the Guardian ADS and down
And who
that
knows?
window
Maybe
to
Loud,
just
maybe
protect
Loud put
his
it together
teammates
for this
back.
last week.
So
And
setup's
G2
good,
lose.
but he still unfortunately couldn't deny the orbs.
And that makes
onto
this group
Asuna.
very
He's now 2
weird.
away from his ult. They're trying to deny
Immediately.
here though.
Oh my gosh.
Forward.
Just,
Give him one of
please,
those.
No more.
You might even just
No
stay
more.
for
No
the
more.
next
No
one.
more.
He's
No
gonna
more.
call
No
from
more.
the team help
You don't
to do it.
understand, bro. I just watched Oxy slide in insta-kill Timo. You don't understand. I'm genuinely scared right now.
Get a read on the situation.
Oh. Like, it's 4v4, but I'm literally nervous.
But this run it back will be a huge
Like we're about to lose this
factor for
bonus or something, bro.
And because Vora just instantly used a dart,
We get
right
bonus,
into
I think I
A main,
cry.
you have to count the time. 40 seconds for it to come back up here, and that might actually just slow down the tempo as well for 100 Thieves. Or you want to wait for the dart to come back, or you might just gamble and use the run it back from Austin to try to get that information for the team and you follow behind it. Unfortunately, if they do that and they blaze well in high tide, there's not going to be any scan sprays that they could do.
And the high tide to get back in from the side of C9. And they've got a nice little perpendicular setup here to clear out some quadrants and get that spike down. Got to be careful of Zelsis. The Sheriff needs to hit. See if the team in sight for C9 can make a little bit of noise here to make this feel like that much more. Picks up a weapon. And he's going to be really good in this situation. They are really stretching this one out. Nice job by Zelsis. The patience pays off here, and he's going to give himself some safety to even get that peek back into
Good kill.
sight.
Come on,
Making
Cryo.
100 Thieves
Bail
have
me.
to
Bail
pressure
me.
in and look forward. Fireball
Bail me,
takes
Cryo.
advantage of
Yes,
it. There
Cryo.
does clear Zelsis to get safety in
Oh
main,
my
but it's too much. Cloud9 can keep swinging together. They have such good protection on these lines.
And that was a nice timing that Zelsis found as well for the backstab, because taking that pick down doesn't allow a recon dart to come out.
I just want to get bailed out
They were just
so
waiting
bad.
for the first contact coming in from the spike side,
And
or from
instead,
Bricks,
I'm just like,
so they could try to spray through the recon out. But with that kill, they're playing with zero info. They have to swing out for information right now, and unfortunately swinging one by one. And C9
Fireball
punishes
6
right
and
away.
0, Jax
A
3
huge
and
round for
0.
Cloud9, converting a bonus round. Yes, baby. It's been a while since I've seen Oxy stand up and yell like that as well.
You see what it means.
Yeah, except when he was farming, of course, against Crew. But in his high-octane matches where it's super important against teams like 100 Thieves, it's nice to see here the Star Fragger bringing up the morale for the team. It's a huge round that they just converted from their bonus.
Spike is down here for 100 Thieves as they look for an answer in these next rounds, a way for this Sheriff round to do significant damage and just allow them to min-max some orbs here.
That changes a little bit of their outlook at the beginning for 100 Thieves, not trying to form that ASAP onto Austin, because the next hope that they could bring in the next in a round for 100 Thieves after this one here
easy
is
2-0.
having the Reckoning
It's okay.
available for a hit or for a stall, depending how they're able to get into the site.
Let's not do it again in the future.
And right for 100 Thieves.
It'll be a difficult and arduous 2-1 win.
Very miss.
Two wayward shots there from the Outlaw.
We will scrap for every
Sees
round.
the slide in, 100 Thieves look to pressure, and already the reaction from C9 is on
Good
point.
kill. Good ult.
They're
Take
encroaching
our time.
deeper into the site.
Listen.
So C9
Take our time.
are
We're still 40
wondering
seconds.
where they
Kill.
could have gotten, how much further could they
The ping.
be.
Wire.
Moxie. Oh, the timing
Nice.
was not in his favor.
Yes.
As he tries to be
Plant.
the aggressor in that
Play together.
situation.
Bang has ults.
C9 didn't
Drown.
realize 100 Thieves had so many walls and coves to hide behind, but now that those have dropped, Zelsis and Fireball look down those
Nice,
iron
Vora.
sights.
Ults for
Oh,
Fireball.
wow, just for Fireball too. The respect they're giving him through this series, pretty incredible. He starts to move forward. Really allowed to do what he wants now in these past weeks, just promoted to push, feel like he can play whatever way that makes him comfortable, and we've seen him excel in these situations. This is going to be
I'm
tough
fine
as
with
they
this.
try to
I'm
split
so
his
fine with
attention
this.
on both sides. The
Good
spike
talk.
going ever quicker
Good time.
on that beat. He should be able to
Good
swing is there
eco.
from Bang.
Come on, man.
And they just make it impossible for Fireball.
Nice thrifty by 100 Thieves.
All right, Wraith. All right,
There should have
Wraith.
been a snowball effect here.
All right,
from
all right,
Cloud9, but
listen,
unfortunately,
relax.
Outlaw shots from Oxy, who's been so good against Crew just in the last game. Look at that. The first shot even ricocheting into the wall.
Yeah, he made a step.
I know exactly.
And none of them had full armor. That should have been 2 free kills on that side. And somehow, 100 Thieves takes the opportunity of keeping all 5 alive and overtake the site.
Wraith.
And what
This
nice
video-
shots coming out from Cryo as well inside that
This
gulag.
video idea
The
could
coping
not have
self on the
come
defense
at
by
a
Cloud9
worse
Not
time.
to allow here 100 Thieves to, or not to allow C9 to really retake onto the site. Thankfully, money's still good for 100 Thieves.
Cryo. Oh,
One more.
cleans up Oxy on a
You would have given it to me
shoulder.
so bad.
Hard to
Wait,
approach that.
turn
after
around.
relay.
Yes, Tim!
Timatino, the praying mantis defense. Asuna goes down, but he's still able to attack back.
Video should be done and posted by now, by the way.
Go for the plant. Cryo already knew he was getting pressured by two players.
Okay, but listen,
two players on that side,
listen.
So worst comes to worst, 100 Thieves has a 3-on-1.
I suck. So like,
Onto
the video is
B-side.
not done and posted by now.
Thankfully, Vic is
I'm
there
going
with
by
Oxy.
my metric.
Give him
You know
a
what I'm
chance.
saying? I'm going by
Try to
my
save the
metric.
weapons into the next round.
And by the Polish
I like the
metric,
look from 100 Thieves
the
once they
video
up and
will be
set
done and
things up, though.
posted by tomorrow.
Talked about multiple times on the 4-1 setup to put Cryo often solo over on the elbow side. This time he's holding the A main solo. As
Come
he thinks here
on.
that C9 wants to try to prevent Asuna from farming up these orbs. And somehow still able to get one pick and escape when he's playing against an operator. So that's now what?
And
for
besides,
Oxy's
bro, I
side.
don't even have a
Two
thumbnail
outlaw
right now.
shots and an op shot. Just unfortunately missing on the side.
Probably,
So not
yeah,
as hot
I
as
probably
he was
should.
from
Yeah,
a couple of days
probably
ago on
right.
this map.
Yeah.
You are probably right. Yeah, that's true.
And it could be pretty scary. Similar situation going back to, I think it was Jerwin, Oxy mentioned on Summit, when they lost that 1v4. They lost a situation they know they should have won. It snowballed out of control. There's something they couldn't get back about the game. Very reminiscent of the rounds we just saw that now put favor back into 100 Thieves. So another, if you want, litmus test for C9 to be able to come out of that situation head held high and get these rounds back in their favor. Back to buys Oxy with that operator. We move into round 6.
Last buy available for Cloud9 before they might force the eco if they lose this one here against 100 Thieves, or a half buy in the next because they'll be max bonus. They are setting up a lot here to prevent the scaling for both Asuna and Timotino. If you're looking at this comp here for 100 Thieves, lots of util to try to scale up over on this side. So you want to try to prevent that from happening. So camera's going to watch it, the trips are going to watch it.
Twitch tried to hide you? What do you mean they tried to hide me?
Zels is inside the smoke just to try to do some pop damage if he can.
I don't know if he tries to even worry about the neon. That's Fireball. Fireball. Zelsis wants in. There's one. He knows there's another, but he still backs up to just play it. Very
Good molly.
tempered.
Yes,
oh,
good
he gets
molly.
cooked for his situation, though.
Cryo and
Big
Asuna.
answers from the
Cryo's
backside.
still coming
All
through mid.
C9
Asuna,
starting to
take your
rotate
time,
back
buddy. You
over.
still
The
have a
spike
minute
just
left.
picked up. Is they're
Oh,
trying
they
to
pinged him
reconsider the
leaving.
situation. Cryo has a really good run on mid here, and they think they can play
Come on.
cutoff with the rest of the
We're
members
good.
of Cloud9.
They're
But
fully
that is
aware.
back
They're
exposed,
fully
though.
aware of Cryo, though.
Vic
He
wants
will
to
get
continue
hard
to move
cleared.
towards the
There
tunnel.
will be
Instead,
some
now
side
that's
util
the opening
for
for
it.
100 Thieves to take. So
Scan or
Asuna could
something.
go in for a plant.
Or he
Might
just gets
even
full
flip
clear.
the
There's
site
no
here,
chance.
try to
There's no chance
bring up the
Cryo
percentage of
gets
chances
like
to
anything
make
here,
100 Thieves be able
like
to
in the
convert
back
this,
of
'cause
somebody's
if you're
head.
gonna
You know what I'm
go a
saying?
plant over here, that gives a chance
I had to
here
go
for
to the
Cryo
server.
play late.
Cryo might expect that he's caught a timing already. You can see Asuna was looking because he didn't have a full watch on anyone crossing. They wait for the plant.
There's no world Cryo doesn't
They're
get
going to
cleared.
get together.
There's no world.
Or do they decide to clear?
Cryo
Wait,
shoots somebody in the
wasted
back
a
of
little
the
bit of time just deciding which way they wanted to go, and they said, no, we'll all
Picking
go
up
spawn,
weapons.
and now Cryo's going to get this. They did pick up guns. Very nicely done.
I mean, Cryo's just going to call
Come
all
on.
that audio here for
He's
Asuna.
going
Asuna
such
exactly
a
can
huge.
start to run it back.
Asuna
just to
ult
stall.
here? I'm vibing with
That
it.
opens up the window here for Cryo
The
to
smoke
start
kind
the
of scuffs
backstab.
it.
Starts
Good kill.
actually making a little bit of
Oh my
noise. They have
gosh.
to turn around and look, so they don't know
Nice.
which way to go.
Okay. What
Decision
the?
paralysis coming in. Jack's able to get a kill there, but really
No time.
nicely played
No
before
time.
they even shot
We're
a bullet
good.
to get those
Good.
stats
Good
into the head
recovery.
of C9.
Good recovery.
100 Thieves
Sorry.
worked the map, and it
I didn't
did
realize.
not. That
I
should
didn't
have been
realize
around
how
again for
little
C9.
time.
They have the numbers.
I didn't realize
They
how
just
little
lose
time there
control of
was.
The state of the game and where their opponent is.
It's just very nice from Asuna to be the escape
Absolutely.
artist over on the B
And
side.
I just see
Throws
Cryo
a
running
hot
knife
hands
out
to take down his opponent,
try to
which I think was
cross.
Zelsis with the judge.
Yeah, right in the corner.
And as he
I was a
picks
little
up the
concerned.
spike, escapes. And all of that ruckus created allowed Cryocells to move up and to block the rotates.
You're insane, bro.
Matt's the listener. He's in the walls.
That's exactly what they were saying, right? He was playing on the top of the A nest or the mid nest. He hears all of the rotates while C9 are moving forward, picking up weapons. He's like, yeah, you got plenty of time before wasting
Right,
out the ult here for
look
the
at,
side of Asuna. Just wait. And once you see here
Look at
that
Discord
the
DMs.
opponents are far enough away here from Cryo, that's where Asuna pops up the ult. Yet still on top of that gets value, gets one kill as the running back's about to dwindle down. And allows for both players to, longest standing members as well for the side of Asuna and Cryo for 100 Thieves to win that 2 versus X and to tie up the game.
And that gets Veer in the ear of the C9 members here. See where they might be able to shore up the defense. or follow through. Maybe it's to be more confident after you get those kills. And numbers up is a very scary situation to peak in. If you're the team with numbers up, you want the other team to come to you, but sometimes it's still imperative to keep control of the round. So we'll see if C9 maybe even go into that proactive mode we saw on Split. A little bit harder on Breeze, but man, did it do wonders for him.
Not enough money for an operator for the side of Cloud9, so it'll change a bit. It doesn't seem that they have that same confidence to want to try to fight towards the A main line yet. 100 Thieves going back into a 1-3-1. Vora's the one that's assisting here on the B side first. But when the pit instantly comes out, though, 100 Thieves will try to find info on the top and middle to start.
Cam spots what, 3?
Looks like they all wanted to rotate off, but they really only need Vic, it seems. And they clear the comms. The 2-1-2 defense. Is it still 100 Thieves looking for that first shot?
Drone comes through. That
like
Pington?
Tied to go backside or just split it right in half so 100 Thieves can work.
I'll take it.
They want front to back here.
Ping on Oxy.
Right now, especially with Oxy being pinged out, you have to just wait your line for the rest of Cloud9 and wait for the retake to happen.
I'll take it.
For your rotate to happen.
Here we go. 100 Thieves working from double door, clearing that site, left to right, front to back. And this wall drop is
We're just leaving. We're just leaving, bro.
Seems to be a reoccurring thing for them that they're really trying to throw C9 for a loop on these strats.
Because, though, C9 broke the camera, or sorry, 100 Thieves broke the camera of C9 at the beginning of the round. They kind of just have to play a little bit more passively. So this trip is not
like, why would there be a trip there? That's okay.
For C9.
All right, Fireball. Someone needs to look good.
CT. Again, stay alive.
Why is everybody's back to him?
Fireball
nice. I'll take the 1-for-1. That's fine.
And it is going to be the plant very quickly.
Good kill, Cryo.
Cryo says, just remember,
keeps Oxy here for a little longer.
Leave the A site.
There's also
now they got to worry about his timing, which is going to be all the way around to reset what Zelsis.
Cryo needs a hard clear nest at least.
This might be too late for them to try to come back now for C9.
Oh wait, no, he's just full of it. Never mind. He just knows.
That might have to be the call now for the last two players. You can already see them backpedaling, saving their weapons for Oxy.
We good.
So very similar to 100 Thieves to the outlook and the defaulting that they're doing on Split. As soon as they take down that camera of Cloud9, they just keep slowing down the round and forcing out some early util and rotates, which, what I was mentioning, was missing for Cloud9 on the attack side on Split earlier on. They think that they're able to deny and stall with their high tides, but instead it's just blocking their own vision, creating their own fog of war, and 100 Thieves has a lot more space to take on their attack side here on Breeze.
Nice reaction. Fireballs, he has some, players do have great timing though. Really big chances for the impact frags to come through. It's going to be hard for each one to work though against 100 Thieves, that's for sure. So straight to this bomb site. Spike's gun down, you see the last 4 rounds. One with just kills in there, but 100 Thieves are dominating the map and sites right now. So C9 need an answer to that.
The Cryo impact on the attack side continues to be a thorn on the side of the defense for Cloud9. This time, though, you see a little bit more proactiveness from C9, walking down towards the elbow and mid. Maybe heard that camera earlier on, so might be an inkling to know that 100 Thieves are back into that 4-1 scenario of the attack. Seeing 3 players really setting up the recon and crossfire setups on middle to try to fight against the 100 Thieves push.
Oxy, you can feel that he wants to make a play in this situation. He has the sonar bolt right behind him, but he doesn't even wait for util. He goes straight in. He just
gets 3.
Util to distract in the environment of the game. Timotino trying to answer back.
Come on, please. Yes, Tim! Oh my gosh. 2v2? They have bomb though. We have 50 seconds.
52 HP. Does not stop him.
Or just keep running
still going forward.
Wait, we got it? Oh my, are we at? It's kind of stuff. Oh my!
Situation.
Oh, he's out! Wait.
And the 2 newest players
does he clear Vora?
Squad.
Yes!
100 Thieves, and it looked like so much chaos.
Yeah, 10!
Yeah, 10! Save around on a 2 versus X.
Oh my gosh!
That's all thanks to Timotino just running around with the overdrive and not giving a chance for C9 through the chaos to get their gears rolling together.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how they recovered that. I genuinely don't know how they recovered that. I'm so serious.
Move forward and help
I'm legit just going like.
Dodging every single bullet. picking up the spike on top of that with the high tide and not allowing C9 to protect the spike.
Yeah.
And lose a round. 2 crucial rounds that might be the end of the first
That's
half.
okay.
Quick trade.
That
C9.
That's okay. That's okay. They get 2 guns. It's okay.
Always known for those ecos, no matter who's on the squad.
Listen, let's go into the B as a team. They gave us the site for free. We know that. We know the cipher isn't
They're
there.
gonna pack a big punch here as a 4-man squad.
Second ping comes through.
Vic with the
Oh, they're
Vandal
flanking.
Oxy
They're
with the fan.
flanking.
Yeah,
Listen, let's get this plant down.
with the reckoning.
Our back isn't poking, right?
Try
We're
to
good.
utilize
We're
this
good. We're good. We're
because
good.
this is
They're not that fast.
firepower that they could actually
Welcomes through.
utilize.
Doesn't matter. You know why? Look.
Against
Molly.
everything.
Spam. Ooh, they're using Harbor ult. They think they can win.
Before they even get into the
Look,
site
look,
here,
look,
if you
look,
want
look.
a chance, it seems. They do see Vora in the back, but he's more
Vora
than
does
happy
not
to be
even
seen
flinch
as
at the
rest
drone.
of the team
This guy has
are gonna
actually
come
no
out of
care in the
woodwork
world.
to make
Yup.
it a
Yup.
problem.
Yup.
Three.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And bang,
Oh my
gets
gosh.
Celsius, but not before he finds one.
Whipping up
100
pure
teams
happiness
still
in a kettle.
Making a great case to push us to a 3rd map already in the first half.
Chad, you have to understand that this is now 3 rounds in a row that C9 has an advantage by 1 or 2 players.
Yeah.
Yet still loses the round. And I think on that retake, because he felt that they closed that gap, and they knew that C9 from the Neural Theft, sorry, 100 Thieves under Neural Theft, had to play inside the B site.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
They just went straight for the reckoning instead of droning before as well. Just to try to confirm where the players could be at, and they get punished right away. So C9, thankfully, there was just an eager round on that side. Still have room to breathe, room to fight. Asuna with the ult to gain space into the A site. C9's gonna respect it.
Drop the bomb.
Who gets that?
Yo, can someone grab the bomb? Mid site. Thank you, Vora.
Point. Let's say Vora plant. You're 3 away. And they're going to plant it towards the outside, too. So all of his util, anything that comes back up is going
Ult
to be
comes through, doesn't even ping.
does get hit in the
Oh, wait,
shin
he
right
does
there.
get hit. It's okay,
Little
though.
Sova
We
on
live.
Sova damage.
Molly missed.
Timatino
Bang,
right
guys.
in their
Oh my
face.
gosh, wait. Look at Tim.
2 from C9.
Asuna?
He might have to act. Timo
Molly?
may
Okay,
need
Molly.
to push out here. Asuna's very
Another
pressured
Molly
coming
kill.
in, but he can
Okay,
hold his
I get
own
it
for a
now.
moment.
I get it now. This Molly is
Missed him.
egregious. Okay.
Going hard.
I understand.
Right back into the site to re-clear without even a hesitation. This is crazy. Zelsis punishes. And now they're actually a little worse for wear here.
It's okay.
This could
Austin's
be
gonna
C9
win.
grabbing the round, and yeah, Zelsis will grab 3 as they just stoically move in amongst those walls and clear the site piece by piece to take another round.
And finally able to take advantage of the numbers for C9 to retake that site. It looked dangerous for a split second. It almost looked dangerous as well when they're trying to retake the Snakebite Hunter's Fury. Didn't actually get the Molly at the right spot to get some instant kills from that combination of both Zelsis and Jack, but it still works out. It still works out as a team here to retake that site. 100 Thieves, finally, for a sigh of relief for the side of Cloud9, could hold here and play the retake against 100 Thieves and not let another round falter.
They needed to prove to themselves that it could happen, but 100 Thieves is going to come back harder. Let's listen in and see how they do it.
Darting.
Listen in. Talk to me.
Neon.
Wait, we need to fight that, guys. We need to clear this. They're coming to fight mid,
They
though.
cove mid, yeah, they cove this off.
Wait, hide from this, hide from this.
Nice.
Hide from this.
I can't. Can you break it?
No. It's not gonna see you.
I'm only with you.
Where's that
It's
body?
on me. It's on me.
It's in mid.
I have the gap.
Just group A, boys.
That body might be ultable.
Yeah.
It is.
They just
My
hardened.
ultimate's not ready.
Pulling the cove.
Matt's gonna come ult.
Yeah, let's lean. I'm gonna lean towards A.
Slide the elbow.
Can we refight it?
I'm gonna.
No. We're gonna ult. Yeah, we're gonna ult. We're gonna walk into B.
All right, come back to B.
Wait. Walk B. They're gonna panic.
He's gonna have cam.
He's on cam. I'm going.
I'm gonna wall.
They're gonna fast rotate. Kill it with trips.
I'm along.
I'm shocking pillar for Tim. Broke one.
I'll hold double stun.
Yeah.
Tim, come right. After your stun.
Yes.
I'm a flash. 3, 2, 1.
Good flash. Did he get some all? Oh my gosh.
He's mid. He walled for mid.
Yeah, I'm holding. There's a gap. He could technically walk to emo.
I'm gonna drone.
Yeah, you're gonna need to hold.
Breathe, guys.
Timo.
I think he's out emo.
He could be.
Oh, emo. I thought he said Timo.
Yeah.
Revealing area.
Alright, we're good.
Bro,
Yeah, what, Timatino?
I love being a body shot.
So you see lots of
No, I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear, bro.
The
Please.
camera's being played towards that B site, even if it spots them, because the ult and they knew the position of
What's
where
up, Conis?
Cloud9 were at.
What's up, Alo?
These could just say, I'm gonna
Seen on his
just go
hands,
in.
they fighting back, bro. They
So
are,
get that
bro.
Space from the advantage that they have.
Halo,
in
bro,
the
are
first
you
place.
there, bro?
But then that 3-2-1
Dude, they're
spot
stressing me
comes
out.
back to what we were mentioning before. Why
What's
Timatino is
the
popping
vibes
a lot
like in
less
there,
than
bro?
these. in this roster playing as this Neon because he needs to
Of course
create
I'm
that
here.
space.
Bro.
And you just see Asuna just picking up all the kills behind.
I forget you live in LA.
Because
I'm
of some
stupid.
plays of Timotino. He's already with another run it back, moving into the last one of the half.
And I loved hearing him in the comms. In between everything, they were like, "Okay, we can get that body and ult it mid."
I don't know how I
and
forgot.
Then they're like, "Oh, 2 re-cleared elbow." He goes, "Can we fight it?" And they're like, "We're gonna walk into B after this ult." Like, so funny.
Hey, look, we're moving in, bro.
Always wants to fight.
I'm doing interviews for playoffs. Yep. Come on.
We're just sliding out as a distraction. 114, 68, and you just kill everybody.
In the fight, always. Where is it? Where can he find it? Well, that's what Timotino's asking here. But it helps. Asuna on top this time. Again.
No, Vor is tough. Vor is tough, bro. Don't worry.
One more time as they look to do a little min-maxing on orbs, maybe.
Listen, don't disrespect my IGL, bro.
Got it. Here. Big ults already for the side of 100
Yeah.
Bs, so.
Wall.
They're actually
ult.
going left with that. Okay, he drops the spike. There's a moment of hesitation. Clears the ground.
I'd say.
Sees that Vic is
We saw the guy.
back, so this is going to be a double door retake from C9.
Ult.
That's where the power's coming from.
Yes.
Vic waits a moment. Zelsis goes down, and they're just trying to get back in with their members.
I guess Austin is dying. Whatever.
Start playing on site now, but the Reckoning
Was the wall
won't
not
be at
fully
the
up, or was that
perfect
just
spot.
a
They need players
spam?
to back up. This is why you're seeing Timotino walk a little bit towards that wall, just to give a chance for some space for the Reckoning to get some value.
Good old things.
No matter what they place down, Vora has his dart. Actually, just use it. Never mind. So the plant could definitely happen, or the diffuse if they get
Oh
in.
no, Oxy.
Kills
Oh
Briggs,
no.
fireball answers as
Wait,
well.
Tim, show me something.
And they are
1v4, Tim.
so quick. This should be a squeeze out.
What did we kill Oxy there? Come on! It's against 2 HP.
First,
all good, all good, all good.
C9, why there's the
7-5 on attack.
These brings.
And Oxy finishing with a 4-piece.
It's a little
for the
nervy.
round.
It's okay.
I was about to mention
I'm a little nervy,
a
I'll be
lot
honest.
more difficult to play against 100 Thieves because of the amount of wall slices that they have for the comp of 100 Thieves. Yet he still gets that pick onto Asuna, switches to the rifle, and does that.
The only way we get back quick is to get to break quick. There's more action right after this. VCT Americas, don't go anywhere.
Sorry, hold on. I have to look at something quickly. I guess we're going. Oh my gosh, wait.
I'm wondering, if you're looking back earlier into the stage, which loss helped you kind of identify your problem areas?
I will say we had a lot of losses here, and I will say against, I think the G2 loss, we made a little switch of our coaching staff, and then the loss with Loud really showed what we needed to improve on, and then we had the game with Crew. So like, I will say the Loud loss was probably the biggest one.
Okay, cool. I look forward to seeing you guys keep on improving. Thank you so much.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
$7-5 in favor of 100 Thieves, but that was a C9 clawback there. It looks like they're showing quite a bit of momentum, and now they get to put their attacking side to the test versus 100 Thieves.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, though, that first half, that round number 7, 8, and 9, the advantageous positions that they were at every single one of those rounds and still let that slip.
Yeah, for Cloud9.
That was what was happening often in the past couple of matches throughout this stage 2 for Cloud9. So hopefully that fixes this time around here as they take the attack side. Lots of
Who
big
plays
missiles
next?
across the board here. 3 shares. So this is going to be
Who does play
probably
next?
a little bit
Oh,
less
G2 versus
util
Loud.
for C9 and more into the let's duel them on a map like Breeze.
100 Thieves hadn't fully rotated there. C9 are actually still activating while everybody's home. The call is coming from inside the house. C9's in.
All right, come on.
They're trying to hunker down
Look at how many guys we have
backside,
inside
but
here.
this
If we
is
lose this
weird.
pistol, I
Nobody's
think I
died just
cry.
yet. It's going to be explosive.
Like, actually.
The kill feed starts to light up.
We got one for one,
and
that's
Oxy
okay.
is trying to push to make it a little bit worse for
Okay.
100 Thieves, and he
Good
almost
kill.
does enough to get 2. It's cleaned up by Fireball. That was the proactive
Everybody was here.
move C9 needed to break the defense.
Up to Cryo, though, and he is definitely the man that could do it. Also has his own Sheriff. Only Fireball Ups is one-shotable right now in the chest.
Hello?
So the other shots
Hello?
from Cryo have
we had,
to be...
we had 4 guys in sight.
Just on the timing.
How is it
Just
3v1
on
right
the
now?
barrel of the gun. Cryo's played Cypher most in the past 30 days, and he's gotten so many kills. He's been able to lead the team from that position, from the alerts, the info.
Whatever, bro.
And it's not going to happen this time. Cloud9 too informed about the situation, and they pick up another pistol for themselves.
3-1 now for Cloud9.
Well, Matt, I wonder what the change was in that. I mean, Veer definitely helps with quite a bit of what they changed a focus on, but what a way to start bringing them back against 100 Thieves of all teams.
Right there.
Just back into the regular stuff here for 100 Thieves. I think you're seeing a lot in their antis, especially on defense, is they're not getting pressured early when they're walking out with a lot of numbers. It's just okay. Let's move forward, try to get the orb.
Let's just grab our orb.
Just play the long game.
All of crew except Sadok and Lus.
Bro,
aren't those the only guys on crew that speak English?
Not really. They've been tested.
And they not taking your interviews?
In a situation where it really feels like you're going to be overthrown possibly in the second map here. It doesn't seem like it's going to be too troublesome for them, but a place they haven't fought from very often, which can make the difference.
Sonic does? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Fully for the double door take is Oxy
about like coaches.
Gets the first kill of the round to shake things up, and they're still just webbed across
Whatever,
the map.
they're just gonna go back to the B, bro. Get the plant. We all dot a
The
ball.
drone
It's
will
okay.
also confirm. There's a couple more players of 100 Thieves into the A side, so Cloud9 has the good read.
NRG 100
Moving
team
to B,
levels
go
except
for
mine and the 3
plan.
best teams.
Maximizing orb value as Vic picks up the orb before going for a plan into the B site.
Alright. There might be some correlation there.
Together here to
if you accept interviews with Andre,
damage against Cloud9.
you become a better team. Hey!
Should be an easier fight for C9 in a pulse fight. No surprises this time around. Like 100 Thieves had that thrifty in that round number 4 in the first half.
That has to be prevented. You can't let that happen again, right? It's just every round that C9 is going to have an advantage coming into these, we have to be very critical, because that is what is rearing its head to be the loss. Ooh, just head punched out of that shot, but Oxy recovers, trying to do insta reloads to take a few more down as Timotino and Vora will enter into the spike and make sure this round goes over to C9 without any more alt points. 7-7 here. We're tied up in the second map as C9 looks to take this away from 100 Thieves, who with a win in this series clinch playoffs. Really testing that.
Looked dangerous for a second as well as C9 were escaping, maybe reminiscent to the first map of Split where they lost all their players when 100 Thieves were on a lower buy. Thankfully this time around though, they are able to carry over a pretty decent bonus round. Guardians and a Vandal indicates for me that they still want to try to go for a little bit of a team deathmatch, long-range battle against 100 Thieves and slow down the tempo a little bit. Nope, they're not. Quick split into the A site. That's a drone spotting into the front A main first.
Yeah, check your denial utility. You can't deny
That's okay.
Fireball. He's going to try to push right through the wall on that timing. Asuna is about to get cooked. He chooses utility at the wrong time after waiting for all of that action. Timotino's moved fast across the map here, but C9's able to set up and get into post plant very fast. I think that's something that also plagued them before, as they were always caught getting into position for this right here.
It's okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody catching them off guard. With Zelsis
Tim.
just being completely
Tim, come on.
ready. I mean, you have so many lines being watched by everybody in sight. I mean, doesn't mean the shot's
good
going
stun,
to get
man.
hit. See, Timotino had the sun in his eyes for the relay bolt.
I'm sick of this.
There's a quick slide out. He tries to distract for Cryo on the other side, who's once
And
again
Oxy's not going to move ever, bro.
Situation.
Whatever, man.
The C9 are playing this more close to the chest than usual, I should say, as they dive for the exit thinking Cryo won't show up. He does. 8-7. C9 take the lead.
Oh yeah, Elo, who do you have?
It's another converted bonus. Somewhat here for Cloud9. Yeah, caught Asuna raising a roof in that emote, but I think it's just nice that C9 understands a little bit of the state of what happens in her execs.
What's up, Yen?
Think about other players that always instantly hides within smokes on this map is like Mata when he's playing the Harbor on this map, right? So you're expecting here that Asuna is going to try to find a little bit of gaps and try to get those pop flashes out that he's so good at. So C9 are not given that space for 100 Thieves to take and get any value on Asuna's utility on that previous round, which is really nice.
They don't go in too much here.
Both IGLs in this game are Jordan.
So they know there's probably a bit
Good
more
point.
to fight on this. Inside the site.
Hold on.
Timotino has to push forward here as Cloud9
Oxy gets
is pushing
both. So sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
in these rounds, and they are not able to adapt.
What's up with this guy in Breeze right now, bro?
Safe for 100 Thieves. C9 has found a way in.
It's been a while also since I've seen like
3v3. It didn't hit.
Viper orbs being thrown on the top of Nest to try to cut the vision as well.
Nice,
Old
Asuna.
school Breeze style too that allows
There's no
C9
world
to
he's
get
ready
that
for Zelsis,
B-side
bro.
split. Really get the backstab now into 100 Thieves, but maybe doable now.
Asuna
Wait,
run it
don't we have
back.
Molly?
There's no really chance to use
Nice!
it. And Vora don't have to because Vora's just going to swing it. Expecting Asuna to get the trade in the end. Vora diffuses, and all of that momentum from C9 is brought to a halt.
Just talking like the round was over because technically it should have been for C9.
It was another one of those rounds for C9 that rears its head.
Because the backstab was perfect on how they split towards that B site. Cuts or rotates on top of that, but the players on site unfortunately just couldn't hold it against Asuna.
Nice! Good fucking...
I didn't hear anything. Round 17.
So you can count with your fingers now, maybe 4 rounds this map that C9 loses at a man advantage.
John is not that crazy. It was important though. It was important though.
That might
That's what
be
matters.
the story here if this moves over to Haven, that the momentum swings definitely back on the side of 100 Thieves. C9 though continuing to
So
try
much
to force
money.
the issue. Still want to control the tempo of this
Gonna
map.
get 4 light
So
shields
they're
going into
currently
Oxy with an
encroaching into
outlaw.
the space that Fireball is engaged and took early in the round on elbow.
Yeah, besides the early orb throw, this is a completely
Y'all lost the map to C9? Yes, we
bullshit
did.
strategy here for C9.
So you have this
Yes, we did.
outlaw just try to peek out towards the site, trying to see if anybody's going to be jump spotting first, but instead it's the camera. So similar look, getting rid of the camera early forces out util for 100 Thieves, and C9 can now stall and rework that map.
I gotta know they're gonna deal with a run it back here, so everything needs to happen a little bit faster so they can react to Asuna just running straight at them.
All right, come on.
Instant activation of the run it back as C9 activates their strat here as they move.
Nice.
Vora's able to get a lineup on
Good two
Oxy
for
and
Vora.
Vic. And Zelsis only then is able to drop Vora. Spikes down in a very awkward position.
Well, for Zelsis.
Oh, Zelsis, that actually turned into being
Oh,
out in the
he's
open,
so
but the
aware,
Cove
Bang.
keeps him
Good
alive.
spam.
20 HP. As the spam from
Wait.
Bang is true. Oh my
What do we have
gosh,
going
they're
on
just
here?
planting in the frying pan
Come
right
on,
here.
somebody
This
get
makes
the
really
guy.
tough. Zelsis goes
No!
down to a
It's
sliver
fine,
health,
he's
gets
solo,
taken
he's
down,
solo.
and it's going to be a fake defuse to get C9 to move a little bit quicker
Nice.
on their
Okay,
positions.
it's Fireball,
And yes, it
1v3.
pulls them out into error.
Yes!
And 100
Come on.
Thieves will take the lead right back as we go punch for punch.
The idea was nice for Zelsis to get that wall up and the pit down. But what was missing was util to allow the other 2 players on middle to cross over and to pick up that spike. So as Asuna comes back from running back from yellow, sees a crossover, and that's where
Oh my
the rest of 100
gosh,
Thieves
you
start
understand,
activating
bro.
in and encroaching into
You guys don't
denying
get it, bro.
the pulse plan
I'm
positioning
going
of
through it
C9
right
after
now.
that pit.
Wow.
That was Jack that got that plant down, thankfully at 5 HP remaining. But that was 2 players very low on HP in the pulse plant in Zelsis and Jack. Made it very difficult there for them to hold that pulse plant. So 100 Thieves are able to maintain their lead and also maybe try to string some more. They have big ults on their side, and they have also some heavy map control. Already 1 on the elbow and 2 pushing towards the A main.
It's okay.
100 Thieves will know that C9 are currently focused on a B lean to start.
Yeah. Good push by Oxy and Fireball. Can fight it out.
Oh,
Gate retreat.
I've seen this before.
They need to even slide
I've seen
out.
this before.
A main's
I've seen this
by
spot for
100
crowd
Thieves,
before.
so this is a well-informed
yeah.
decision. Their
Oh,
defense
yeah.
to move over towards B
Good
early.
kill, Tim.
Timotino starts off.
That's
actually
okay.
jumps right out
Look,
into the
War's
fight,
ready.
thinking it was protected. Oh my
Oh,
God!
and we're pinged.
Oxy doing Oxy things as he
That was gonna hold us
slides
down,
into
though.
the site and
That was gonna
makes
hold us
the
down. Look.
impossible look possible. Great job by the
Losing
rest of
just-
100 or C9 rather
Sorry.
for the buddy system
Molly.
on clearing the rest of the site.
Just got to wait it out right now, though, but this gives a chance for Bang to rotate across. Earlier on, though, the orb was picked up by Asuna. If Bang picked it up, they had a reckoning to work with. Now they only have their weapons to try to retake the site.
Could be a critical choice.
Hey, but look.
Asuna moves in.
Look. Asuna.
Finding the
What?
1v1. What a step up from Vic there in the
Good blind,
peekaboo
but-
shot.
Nobody's going to
And
be blind
another
by the time
one
he
for
swings.
C9 as they take a round right back in their favor. Both teams having the read.
Dude. I need a map
C9's
3.
not gonna let that
I need a
clear
map
advantage
3 for a
go to
different reason
waste.
than you, Alo.
From some great entries.
Forget the
once again by
cinema.
Oxy. Not getting
There's
too
no
much
world
time
I'm about to
with
watch
the
100 Thieves
Knights,
lose
but
2-0.
Easy looking good in rifling for the openers. Currently at 23, 13, and 6. Remember, he dropped, what, 33 kills against Crew a couple of days ago?
I'm here for the love of the game. I love the game too, but not this much. Listen.
Hyping up the team.
100 Thieves need this win. Okay? Okay? We have to win. We have to win. There's no other options.
C9 on these splits
There's
are
no other
very
options,
deadly on
okay?
B. The issue has always been in the post plan scenarios, or at least when the numbers are in favor of C9 and not communicating right. But I think 100 Thieves have to do a better job on controlling the macro at the beginning of these rounds.
You see Asuna been controlling that Phoenix for this season, but over the years, I mean, this guy recently said, I'm just here day to day, take a paycheck. It's like, you're not taking paychecks, man. You're helping everybody get
Who's
paid.
squad for
Look at
playoffs?
these
Only team
scores.
that's guaranteed playoff qual right
Always
now
increasing,
is
always
NRG.
going up, no matter what the team needs to
Bro,
play.
but 100 Thieves,
Just,
dude,
as
look.
people have said, that
We
kid
went
is
against
everything he
G2,
wants.
Crew, and Sentinels. These are supposed to be our last two like easiest
But
games.
also through the coaches and the
And we're
IGL that
like
he's gone through the
on
past
the
year
ropes
at
against
100 Thieves. And I think
C9.
most recently after having Zix as the head coach in the past for 100 Thieves, now having NBS also with Doom Bros to help continue to increase his skill set. This time as a Phoenix. I mean, the Phoenix, Ender mentioned it before, he played it back in like 2020, 2021 against Mata of all things as well. And Mata used to play for Luminosity Gaming on Ascent, for example. So he is not unfamiliar with this agent and plays it to perfection for 100 Thieves so far. Unfortunately, not enough yet, though, because C9, despite the amount of rounds that they let slip on their first half, are still able to equalize this scenario in the second map.
All right, come on, bro. All right, come on, bro.
Waiting.
All right, come on, bro.
Drone not activating too much, but Asuna to at least get a quick fight back to see who's trying to knock on the front door at A. A push already from Timotino could catch Fireball off guard here.
One tap.
Get a gun into hands. Nope. It doesn't.
Wrong guy, bro.
From Fireball throughout this series.
I was not supposed to be the guy that gets one tap. All right.
That's one.
Everybody's knife out. It's fine. It's
the
Zelsis.
elevation change ever so slightly messes up
Asuna.
that aim.
About to flash out of this.
Here comes Asuna.
Asuna.
They're not going to stop. They're trying to keep the chaos rolling right now. But Cloud, what
NT.
the hell?
NT. It's Oxy, bro. It's okay.
I blinked. Did you blink? Oxy comes up with 3 in that one. And that's, I think, another story of this game is both teams being able to adapt to just super chaotic situations, Vance.
I was just able to see those 3 kills as I was blinking.
Okay.
So just before my eyelids closed, because those kills were instant from Oxy. But you see the idea was there. Asuna trying to find that gap, flash out of it, and Oxy was just ready. Somehow accidentally plays the anti-flash.
Give Oxy the blank
picks
check.
up all the kills and
He
now
should have
has
been had that, bro.
the
After the
overdrive
rookie
available.
season, bro, he should have been had that.
But yeah, 26 now on the board.
We extended your contract, bro. Here's a blank check.
So fast, none of those
Put whatever number you want on there.
You don't want it.
No, you don't want it. Yeah, exactly.
Then they secretly erase
Not
a
even
0
chance
when
to
Oxy
get a
isn't paying
kill
attention.
and Want to pressure it. Ooh. God.
Blind?
Battle of the
Guys,
brains,
please.
battle of the
Guys,
mechanics
please.
right now. They're
Don't
trying
you-
to get to where they can't. It takes 2 for 100 Thieves to finally get Fireball Ops out of that. Over towards A. C9 playing the left side of the A site here as they want to push a little bit more, knowing there was a push at B. They take advantage of the 100 Thieves defense being thinner here.
Good old.
But they lose the member as well. Was it worth is the question.
Had to use Reckoning to take that space for C9, but 100 Thieves has the Reckoning to retake the site. Big fight on the flank.
As long as you win, I don't care what the timing is. As long as you win, I don't care what the timing is.
Oxy knows he needs to do a little bit more because the teammates are going down. Now it's up
Vic,
to Vic.
1v3. This could get really bad. This could get really bad. You guys need to like full group right now. I like this smoke. That's fine. That's fine.
He reloads the mag.
All right, come on.
Set back up.
Oh no, Austin's
He's
reloading.
going for the shoulder peek, but he's already pissed the Tarantino.
Come on.
And they're gonna get the kill on.
Come on.
10-10 here.
How are we feeling? A little stressed. It's okay though.
Before the cove comes
it's okay. It's okay. Like we're good.
Good on 100 Thieves to maintain here the communications to swing it at that point. I mean, Fireball has done an excellent job.
That was crazy to stay alive.
Alive for so long and kept 3 players on that side. And as he did so, C9 were still trying to encroach into the A site. But because of Crow's utility, the way that he was setting up over on the A site, the trip still stalled and tripped C9 over on being as aggressive as he wanted to overtake the site. So just unfortunate there on the setup here for Cloud9, but a great read by 100 Thieves. Just punishing the 4-1 setup from C9 from the previous round.
It's been a while since we've seen the Prodigy Oxy firing like this. We got a once this split maybe again. Are we gonna get that? If he can keep firing on all cylinders. 100 Thieves, it's taken a squad here to shut things down, and looks like that squad might get a little more info down mid as they start to push. Because like you said, C9 has owned mid. Something's got to be done about it.
Tim.
Fast lane there, but yeah, there's no way you're getting out
It's okay,
from that
Tim.
spam.
It's okay, Tim.
And just the search is enough for
Yeah, they're bringing it back. Yeah, they're bringing it back into the greatest duo site hold of all time. Look at this. Look at this. Vora. It's okay. Solo site hold.
Another Zelsis has a beautiful
further into the Viper molly. Good kill, Asuna. Bail me out, baby.
Getting a little sketchy inside. And they just run this one back and forth. They know they have to wait it out. Asuna
Enemy spotted.
Into the play. And Cloud9 with 3 here should be able to gain.
They are playing 3 main.
To 10. But they haven't been able to gap 100 Thieves just yet by 2.
We have so I'm not going to lie. Please tap Asuna so that you get Jack to solo because he's so scared. They're so scared of you, Jack. They're so scared of you, bro. I promise you they are. They're horrified.
Quick slide.
They're horrified.
Too many angles.
Yeah, now there's no time.
Oh.
So yeah, just on that minute mark when he actually had that kill in the pick, what would be the call from Zelsis? Did he want to just assertively move into the B side or stall it and wait for a bit? And I remember in the past when it did so and it just stalled and waited, it just got punished from backstabs to backstabs. So I loved here that they just upped the tempo, we're going to go, we have the numbers.
Are we playing this close against C9 right now?
Let's just split in there and get our numbers. Because the idea in the beginning was trying to fake that the owl drone from Jack and keep some players at bay at that spot so they could activate into B. But once 100 Thieves still realized that we had a
Of course you're down, Renzi. Of course you're down.
Cloud9 still said,
I'm hearing you out.
We'll use the firepower that we brought into the roster. We'll use a red-hot Oxy.
Would you rather the loss in playoffs or the learning loss here? I mean, the learning loss here, yes.
That to our advantage to fight over on the
but
B
like,
and win the round. Quite nice to see
it feels bad.
A round win for Cloud9, and also the last timeout called by Coach.
It feels bad, bro.
But were we expecting this type of matchup and scoreline for a team like C9 against 100 Thieves when C9 were not having the best of starts in the second stage?
Should we have? C9 for the past few weeks has told us that we're
whipping up confusion in a kettle.
About the wins right now. So I don't think anybody was really on that train. Maybe a lot of the C9 fans that are still right there with
delusional.
Sure. Okay, that's a word. That's a word. We're gonna say the tanks are full, and the masks are on, but really no, because they said it themselves.
Yeah.
And honestly, to see this change with that mentality in the clubhouse is incredible here. To know that they can find this kind of power, a switch of veer, and a chat with how they really want to play the game.
30 right now,
we
bro.
are seeing a C9.
I mean, this guy is just taking over. It's so sickening. Dude, you put a gun in his hands, you tell him go kill, you know what he's gonna do on a map where half of it is just aim and go kill? He's gonna go kill. Last time he dropped 27. Now he's on 29. So now he dropped 33.
From the side of Bang.
Dude, you put him on Breeze, he's gonna drop 30, bro. It's so stupid.
Very quick there. You can see how much they're wondering. Like, that was pretty active from 100 Thieves.
He's so good at the video game, man. And he's never touched the international stage in his life, bro.
Probably have to wait for the fuel to come out. Recon, Hunter's Fury, take the pit into the site.
Wait. Listen.
Oh, just because you bite doesn't mean it's clear. The trades are there, and Zelsis is going to put C9 back on top here of numbers.
Oh!
Sam!
Ringing out with the op there.
Thank you.
Was on the box or through the pyramids. He's able to get a beautiful
3v2.
shot.
Through teammates.
Through teammates, yeah.
And that was them being so confident that they could plan a little bit on the outside because of the ult that Zelsis just popped up. And unfortunately, it turns it around for an advantage for 100 Thieves in the defense. And now they have no choice for C9 but to cross over. There's no cages also left for Fireballups.
Cleared. Jack has to swing. It's not going to be enough. And what would you expect, Vans?
Chills with DFM and C9 qualify. We get May versus Oxy. Bro.
Honestly, the pressure on 100 Thieves to keep the series
Tell me that
alive.
wouldn't be peak cinema, bro.
Such an important shot there for Team Latino as well. Stored have been different.
I feel like May and Oxy are like the uncrowned kings. I think they both came into the league the same year.
Still available.
They both have like. Okay, the difference is I feel like Oxy's teams haven't been as bad as DFM. The difference between Oxy and May
funny enough that you're trying to play
is that like
because
DFM is like egregiously bad, and there's not very many players for them to pick from building this team.
Trying to deny the op if it is there. Oxy again gets close, but they're not going to check every side. The left
C9 just don't do it for some reason. Whether it's money or whatever,
back
bro.
On the site with that space gained. Oh my god, the rest of 100 Thieves are just swarming back in here, really able to deny the positioning that C9 wants. And there's a bit of a lurk by Bang, so they can slow this down and know they have the right decision.
I don't speak Japanese, and I don't really pay attention to the Pacific.
For Cloud9, though, if they go up on that spot, you have an idea.
Like if you put May right in front of me, bro,
because of where
I probably wouldn't know who he is. I'm so serious. I've seen him, but I mostly just watch.
Yeah, he's got awesome.
Actually, wait, no. I know what May looks like. I don't know what he sounds like. That's the thing.
After the smoke, they realize 100 Thieves can act. What is this push by Zelsis? There it is. Wondered if Timo would get that return.
Camera stays up on Cryo, so you'll know that the hit is coming back towards this B side.
Yep, look at this. Yep, look at this.
All right.
Yep.
He's going to stay to
look at
anchor
this.
just on his left. Timotino.
Yeah, why is his drone so high?
Shoot that for him. He's going in.
Oh!
The first one, Vic.
Ult comes through. Doesn't matter. Just look at it.
And they're going to rely
oh wait, watch Fireball here.
here.
Turn around, Bang! Turn around again. I beg you, Bang!
Playing the cam.
Just hold him.
Just letting Vic know if he even needs to be ready for somebody. That's one, and the second, and now he peels back. Cam is perfect. Oh, he gets the tag too on a jumping Timotino for Vic to clean the round up. And it's a second map in a row that C9 have map point. Do we go to OT again, though?
The double lurk, insane by both Zelsis and Fireballups, getting tremendous value. I think the first one being Zelsis to take down the bottom mid push of Asuna is huge. But following in the end, the camera, you're almost seeing through the minimap, he already had timing no matter what against Bang. But with the camera, he sees the util being thrown across the stage, so he's like, or across his camera, he's like, I know I have this timing now. And guarantees now the backstab, but this time shooting players in the back.
No, we just go OT again.
Beautifully.
We just go OT again, bro.
C9 is now at
we have
series
four
point, looking for the biggest upset
four
of this
Bulldogs.
stage
Tim.
against the top team of Omega Group.
Tim.
There's a direct reason behind it, that coaching change.
Tim.
And the look they're bringing to the stage. And to stop 100 Thieves at the strongest we have seen this org in their Valorant lifetime.
Look at the guns and the util from the side of 100 Thieves with this round number 24 as well. No drone, no big util, no big guns, half shields, no armor for Vora. They don't have anything right now to have the strongest of holds, so they have to count now on their communication and the crossfires. First contact going right after what happens after. It's a flash from Asuna to try to get mid information in the first
Cryo
place.
on site. Bulldog in hand. Oh, Tim's here now. Timotino.
Crow has a big job up ahead.
Slowly in. They're still walking it. This is so calm by Cloud9.
One Bulldog kill. That's all I want. Just one.
Oxy's going to open up a 2.
Dude,
the light at the end of the tunnel gets
is this
ever
guy
so
serious?
Cloud9 here.
He's on 31 and 16.
Within range, trying to do something behind the wall. It's going to come down to the Cove game. It always does in the backside of A. And Oxy enters and couldn't even see through it. He just goes for the prediction shot. Overdrive is there. Starts to clean up the last few members. They get a bit of a ping on the neural theft. And C9 poised to take down 100 Thieves in 2 maps. They waited out. The spike ticking faster. It's only up to Vora here, and he's going to have to IGL his life away for that one. But it's Cloud9 taking down 100 Thieves.
And a flawless as well for the last round of regulation of Breeze, toppling down 100 Thieves on their strongest map. And again, given a big upset here, and potentially not making it confirmed for 100 Thieves to guarantee the playoffs either. So denying that dream for a team that's been so dominant for the side of 100 Thieves in this second stage. For C9, that's been looking at the lowest lows going into the second stage. Boy, have the tide.
So they finally decided that they were going to wake up. They finally decided that they were going to wake up and play some Valorant. And of course they want to do it right now.
Clinch playoffs, but that's Loud G2. It's going to be tough. This one is about Cloud9 though. An amazing matchup here. Oxy doing Oxy things again. It's been a while. Like you said, he had it a little bit earlier, the 33. Almost got there again with this one, but everybody on the team came together.
They want to do it right now against 100 Thieves. Let's lock in. Save it for play-ins, bro.
Not just swing peeking, but
whatever.
Together anchoring, trading,
whatever.
And overall running some pretty
whatever. Oxy's Thanos again. He never was. He never was not Thanos.
Then are undefeated and now defeated 100 Thieves.
Yeah, 33 against Crew, now 32.
Dude, they have
in this
good
matchup
guys
against
around
100
him right
Thieves.
now.
And
like,
also
they have great guys around him right now.
Man, what a matchup we just had. And everybody performed here. You saw it. Jack came out. Fireball had an amazing series. From
you know what's gonna happen?
Split start to be challenged so many times.
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? You know what the worst part about this? C9 are gonna win like. C9 are gonna go to play-ins. They might even make playoffs. Who knows? Who knows? Right? But here's the thing. C9 are gonna go to play-ins. They might make it playoffs. But let's say they don't make playoffs. But oh, this is promising. They're gonna nuke everything and they're gonna build around Oxy and Vic next year, bro. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you, C9 will never learn. Oh, they're gonna get rid of all these guys now. I'm sick.
One thing that I'm curious about is you guys had the exact same map veto as you did in your last match against Crew. Were you worried at all about the prep that 100 Thieves might have had going into this best of 3?
I don't think so. I think we only showed one series on those maps, and I think for 100 Thieves they're what 10-0 in their streak. So I think they have more VOD for them. So I think they should have been more worried about themselves.
We're on a 10-game win streak.
I mean, that's a great point, and I guess, yeah, they should have been for you guys to kind of get that 2-up against them. But going back to an interview Zelsis did today, he said you guys were kind of going back to the basics. How has that really helped you guys with your adaptations and your reactions?
I think what Zelsa's saying, I think just making sure everyone gets to play their own individual style, but making sure we kind of reel it in and having the fundamentals where we can slow down rounds, play the game out, and I think today really showed where we're able to be composed but also play to our individual selves, and I think everyone shined today.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you guys, again, we're all just performing match after match. One thing that I'm curious about is it felt like after every timeout, you guys had a different bit of look. You guys adapted to whatever 100 Thieves are doing. So what's the difference between the timeouts that you guys have been receiving having Veer in that head coach spot?
I think it's kind of similar in a sense. I think they're both giving us advice, giving us solutions onto what we need to do to win the game. I think fortunately, we're just winning this time with the timeout, so I think both are very similar and both have their own benefits.
Nice, nice. And last but not least, even though this match wasn't to kind of fight for that playoff spot, what does it do for your team morale going into play-ins having just taken down 100 Thieves?
I think it definitely is like a momentum boost. I think this year in general hasn't been great, and I think putting in the work every day kind of stresses you out and like mentally taxes you when you're not getting the results you want. But I think today is like the first time in a while where it's like, okay, the work that we're putting in actually does show results, and we just got to keep pushing through and hopefully make champs at the end of the year.
Listen, I really do hope to see the improvements just keep going, especially going into your play-ons run. Thank you so much, but you guys do not go anywhere because we have G2 and Loud coming up next after this short break.
All right. Well. All right. All right. Well, we lost. All good. That's a learning loss. That's what you call a learning loss. Let's keep it like that, bro. All right, bro. I am off. I am off. Okay. That's all for me. I might come back on Sunday because there's no chance I'm about to watch 100 Thieves lose to C9 and then get back on, and then not get back on for the rest of the weekend. And I think I'll just watch the whole day on Sunday. Cause what's the rest of the matches this weekend? And then I'll watch decent amount of plans. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll watch the whole day on Sunday.